Hello, everyone, and welcome to Midgardia RPG. My name is Hikaru, and this is Dungeon of the Mad Mage, or Madness, as we're calling it. These are my players.
Hi, I'm Garnbreak1. I play Ralmevic Shavara, a Celestial Pact Warlock. The god that I worship is a very good guy and definitely not evil in any way. Zio?
You can't even say that with a straight face. Hi, I'm Zayo. I play Elrune Zinashe. She is an inquisitive drow rogue, and she she's don't trust her too much, but yeah.
I mean, I'm going to trust you more than my god totally isn't evil. Hi, I'm Pi. I'm playing Omitra Cottery, and Omitra is a Hexblade Warlock Draconic Sorcerer, and definitely a tiefling, and not a half-elf. I'm a shady little mofo, but I'm totally the favorite. Which is fucked up enough.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Sho. I'm playing Tethran Astar, a College of Masks bard, who is an actual tiefling with wings.
Nice. All right, it's been a couple weeks. You guys finished mapping out level 2. Have finished looking through every single one of the arcane chambers in level 2. Found some knickknacks. Potentially made yourselves rich on selling some wine, and found more than a couple of trinkets to take away as souvenirs from level 2. And then you descended to level 3 and have spent most of your time trying to avoid things.
Yeah, because that's going so well.
And it hasn't gone too well.
By things, you mean legs.
I said things with too many legs, but yes. So last you guys did, you fought against some phase spiders, managed to come out ahead, even though Omitra did go down during the battle. But Omitra has been brought back up, and you guys took a long rest inside your little dome. Now, inside your little dome.
Yes.
While you were resting, Omitra, what do you do with your bag when you're resting?
I don't like where this is going. Like, just my bag of random crap?
Yeah, your backpack. Where do you leave your backpack?
In the dome?
Right? But, like, beside you, do you guys all, like, pack your bags onto one side and totally trust each
keeps
other?
her bag.
Yeah, that's
fair. You use it as a pillow.
I mean...
What the hell's in this thing, anyway?
A lot?
No, I do not use it as a pillow.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
I think the squishiest thing in here is my blankie called hide armor.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I mean, I imagine you just grab your sequined purple gaudy cloak, roll it up, and use that as a pillow, honestly.
No way! I fold that up nicely so it doesn't get wrinkles.
Well, the best way to not get wrinkles is actually to roll it up, because then it doesn't have corners, see?
Or, lay it out.
All right, well...
But I imagine there's, like, beds or bunk beds in this dome thing that Tethran makes.
No, it's literally just the dome.
It's a force field. It's
a force field, more or less. There's
What's
nothing
called
else.
tiny hut? I thought maybe you furnished the fucker.
No,
nope, we sleep on the ground.
There's a completely different spell for that.
Yeah, you guys are going to need a few levels for that.
I can't wait for us to have that.
Then I'd probably, like, lay down on my pack, have something squishy for my head, and then prop my feet up on my bag.
Okay.
I've been on my feet, like, all day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They need rest.
And, like...
I'm delicate.
You're resting because you guys healed Omitra, I think, before resting.
Yes.
But you're sore. It's the first time you've gone unconscious, I think.
Yes.
I'm
delicate.
Yeah. And then
Shut up!
you feel like your feet are getting warm, and you look down at your feet, and there's like green flames starting to envelope your bag.
I wonder where that came from.
And then it starts trying to float because your feet are on it, but you know.
Right, that does necrotic, not cold damage. I was gonna say chill touch. Wait. Whap, whap, whap. I smack the green flames out of it and then smack Tethrin.
What?
As
Why
you
is this my
smack the
fault?
as you smack the flames, you hear, "Ow! Ow! Ow! Stop that!"
Tethrin, how'd you get in there?
It's a female voice.
Hi.
It's a what?
It's a female voice. Kind of familiar, actually.
I take it back. Chill touch.
Let me double check something.
What's all the noise about? We're supposed to be sleeping.
Yes, well, my bag's on fire.
What did you do?
I don't
All right.
know. Why don't
Your
we
chil-
ask this stupid goblin?
Your bag is now trying to float away from you.
I'm gonna sit on it.
Oh, okay. It's still hot. And you can tell that there seems to be flames trying to start up again. Let me out!
Well, quit putting it on fire.
Well, let me out and I can do that.
I dump out the bag.
Your bag is talking.
I don't know what
So-
Tethrin did to it.
You have a
Why
lot of
am I-
things in your bag, but most notably, I think the biggest items you have in terms of like flipping inside out your bag are 2 skulls. One of which is covered in glass, one of which is now covered in green flames.
What is that?
And you see Trenzia's skull start floating into the air and just like shaking herself, trying to get her bearings as she looks around.
Can I just take a war pick to her head? Because she's all head.
Yeah, you could do that. Give me an attack. Ah, that's much better. What the hell? Where was I?
Sweet, you lay down.
Oh!
You go grab your pick, and by the time you go to swing, she's a bit more aware of what's happening, and she just like flies higher into the air, close to the top of the dome.
Yeah, how far away is she?
Yeah, she's probably like 5-10 feet away. Well,
Hmm.
probably 5 feet because the dome itself is 10 feet.
I see this going on, right?
Oh, you all see this
Oh.
going on.
I'm
Why
not
did I
being
throw in a
subtle.
I'm throwing a dagger at the
At the skull.
yeah.
Okay.
Like, how about you don't?
Oh no.
Yeah, that's fair.
Trezia's like, hey, careful with that thing. You're gonna break my. And then the dagger hits her from behind, and
Oh, man.
the flames go out, and she falls, and the skull falls to the ground.
Oh,
Where did that skull come from?
What?
Also,
the
I go and just grab my dagger and put it back where it belongs.
Huh.
Was that what I think it is?
It wasn't the ooze skull. I as I say this, I go, yeah, it definitely wasn't the ooze skull. Slap that back in the bag.
Are you collecting skulls?
Got skulls on them.
Goose.
You know, there's the ooze skull, and then there's the slimy skull.
And then there's the green flame skull that apparently is.
No, that was the slimy skull.
Oh, okay.
Because you're a slime ball.
I don't think she can hear you anymore.
Poke.
Man, get dunked on.
Is that going to happen again?
I don't know.
Huh.
Why did that happen in the first place? Does anything know anything about magic green flame skulls?
Yeah. Do we know why she decided to
Come back.
create round 1.5? Well, it was a round 2 of the fight.
Ding, ding, ding.
Give me an Arcana check.
She says to the one asking, who's the only one not trained in Arcana.
I mean, I'm asking all of you because you guys are all the magic people.
Sure, I'll hit that button.
Yeah, me too's.
I will too, but I don't think it'll do anything.
Also,
I have
Karu,
no
while we're
idea.
doing this, you might want to put us on the map.
Pot, you were saying?
I got a 22. Why is my bag on fire?
Okay, so you start thinking about this now that like it's happened, and you seem to recall there being talk about flame skulls in particular. They're usually created by a high-level spellcaster. They're usually beholden to whoever summons them, at least until their first death. After that, a flame skull will reconstruct itself after about 24 hours and come back to life. And then it's basically just, it's an autonomous undead creature.
Yeah,
There,
Carter?
yes?
Oh no, sorry. I thought you were done.
There are a couple of ways to avoid this happening. Mainly holy water, dispel magic, or remove curse.
So, something's wrong with this map.
Yeah.
There's no dynamic lighting, and I can, once I try scrolling beyond the top 5th, it stops loading correctly and doesn't scroll down any farther. Is this happening for anybody else?
Right. Well, skull. We were talking about the skull. And the 3 ways that you remember to not make it come back to life were holy water, dispel magic, or remove curse. Unless you want her to revive.
She seems cool.
I mean, if we're prepared for it next time, we could put her in a fireproof box, maybe. It's an
Wait. The
option.
real question is, do we have enough chains and fireproof things that we can encase the skull in chains and we can keep her as a pet?
Guys, do we get Kathy again?
I don't think it's...
Kathy never tried to kill us.
Only because she hasn't had the chance.
She's had the chance. She's
she
saved
definitely
us.
has.
Oh, okay.
We let her out to heal somebody, too.
Yeah, she's the reason Mavar kind of survived one event.
Right. Is this our DM PC?
Look of fear that Karu just had.
Trenzia has no compulsion to explore this place.
Well, that's too bad. If she's
Okay.
chained, though, it doesn't matter.
I have to ask this, and this is horrible, but how durable is this skull? Like, is there a way we could hook some kind of clip onto the skull?
Fishing.
It's a skull. It's about as durable as a normal skull. In fact, it has a piece missing where your dagger went through it.
Oh, look, there's already a hole.
Wait a minute. Does that mean when she revives, will that piece be back or not?
You guys actually had shattered part of her when you first killed her, and she was whole again when she came out of your bag.
So if we stuck a metal pole through the hole and waited for her to revive, would her skull...
We're gonna find out is what we're gonna do.
Man. Wow. I just don't.
Alright, so we stick a pull in there, take 3 consecutive long rests, and then see how it's going.
I mean, we know she won't show up again for like another 24 hours, so we just keep track of the time. And hey, before we go to bed, boop.
She could be our clock! Garm, can I help you?
Are we the bad guys?
Nobody here can help me.
Yeah.
Good news is I think I found my warlock patron, guys.
Transition.
Yep.
Man.
Are you my patron?
Oh my god, we could totally make her a clock.
Yeah, you just have like a bell slightly above her, so when she like wakes up, kind of starts and bounces upwards, it goes dong. Which
Oh my
hopefully-
god, we could encase her in like metal or something.
Are we the bad guys?
Yeah.
For once, it wasn't me.
This is just hilarious.
Wow. I've never such a morally ambiguous group. Oh, that's totally a lie. Never mind.
I'm
Yeah, I
not
was gonna say, like,
ambiguous.
come on.
I'm ambidextrous.
That doesn't mean.
So did we got our rest, right? This happened when we were getting close to waking up, or
No, this happened like an hour after you guys settled down.
Yeah.
okay,
Well-
I'm going back to sleep. Elrin just lays back down.
Me too.
I'm putting the skull on the shovel and then upping the shovel up.
I mean, you could always
Yes.
just bury it.
What the?
Wait, if we buried the skull like 6 feet under, would she
Uh-huh.
ever be able to get out?
She's got teeth.
Oh my
Okay,
god, you guys.
We just aim them down.
Yeah,
Yes,
I was
fine.
gonna say, what if we had the skull face? Sorry, go ahead.
I have 2 instances of Discord open and running,
That could be part of the problem.
and I am in voice in both of them.
You only show up once, but that could totally be a thing.
I appreciate that Zio and I both did the head tilt, but in opposite directions. Oh no, wait, mine's mirrored. It was the same direction.
Oh my god.
Also, for those of you playing along at home, my camera's mirrored. No one else's, because of Tyrian reasons.
Thanks,
Because
Kieran.
you're special. What the fuck?
And we lost Pi. Maybe she's fixing it.
Yeah.
Probably.
Also, can I just say we are a very fucked up group?
A little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
You muted.
Yeah, you're muted.
We can see you cursing, but we can't hear it.
Which is most.
So if I open Task Manager, I have 10 processes from Discord running.
That's not ideal.
That's what usually happens, though, and I can't even use it to see maybe Discord's actually running itself twice.
I mean, that's true. I have 6 instances of Discord running right
I've
now.
got, I don't even want to know how many of Chrome running. And I've only got 2 windows open.
Yeah, it does that. Firefox
Yeah.
does that too.
Oh yes.
Opera does too.
I think it's just trying to instance different things so that if something crashes, the whole program doesn't crash.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, fat lot of good that's doing.
Yeah, seriously.
So,
Yeah.
I guess we'll see if you guys cut out less now.
Yeah, let's go Dungeons and Dragons.
So you guys have your long rest.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually.
So eventually, nothing else disturbs your sleep.
Nothing else becomes alive from Omitra's bag?
No.
Okay.
Still those Tetherin.
But
I mean,
It
to be
was,
fair, yeah, I could see that.
okay, it makes me
Listen,
questionable
Mr.
to say-
Green Flame Blade.
I don't have green flame blade.
Oh wait, really?
That
I definitely thought you did, my bad.
was Zed.
That is most of your characters, honestly, Show.
No, it's booming. That's most of my characters, actually.
You usually have one or the other.
Or both.
Mm.
Anyways.
Oh, right. I was gonna ask, Garm, am I still an infected organ? Am I still marked as Pyometra on the overlay?
Yes.
What?
That could...
I don't understand the question.
Oh, are you?
Is the overlay correct with the names and the
Uh-huh.
placement on Empyrean?
Yeah, thank you for reminding me.
Were you not aware of the fact that that Pyometra is actually a word?
I knew it was a word. I didn't know what it meant. So, am I an infected organ was Anyway.
So y'all can Google that now and Google and try and figure out why you're all looking it up at the same time.
I'd rather not.
Just some spike of Pyometra searches.
How
okay
do you
with
know
that.
that's what I was
Alright.
doing?
Okay. We had our rest. We need to figure out where to go next.
I would just.
Karu, I would have taken 20 to work on my map at some point before my rest, but
I would have at the very beginning of the rest, after the whole shit with Skullface happened, offered to Omitra. I do have Dispel Magic if needed.
Interesting. Well, I want to see if she reforms around the
Yeah.
shovel first.
Yeah, well, I just figured, just in case you didn't want her to reform at a poor time.
Oh yeah, she'll be a good clock.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
All right, so you guys are refreshing your sheets. Make sure that is all done, and this has disappeared because it's been 8 hours.
Hey, I was gonna do that.
It just happens, you know?
So,
Where were we going before this
oh god.
bullshit and spiders?
I mean, do you mean character-wise why we were going through the dungeon, or...
Well,
I mean, I do have a really bad memory sometimes, and it has been like 2 weeks.
Skullport is on this level.
Oh,
Who
I thought that
knows?
was the next level. No, that's this one.
Yep.
Did we want to go back and get my pet chimera, or do we want to go down through the tunnel of doom and legs?
What?
We encountered a chimera.
There was like an abandoned village, and there was a chimera in it. And I
in
wanted
the
to keep it,
corner.
and nobody wanted to let me. And then we found a hallway of bullshit.
I don't.
Hmm.
God,
See,
neither.
y'all didn't want me to have a chimera, but now you just don't want to go through the hallway of bullshit.
Can you blame me?
I'm okay with the hallway of doom and legs.
You mean
I will
the
burn
one
it.
that had the alarm?
It's okay, we already set off the alarm, I think.
Yeah.
No, the one that we didn't get to go through because it was absolutely full of cobwebs.
Alright.
Is that the one where I saw a giant spider walk by?
No,
And I
that was
heard
before
Drow
that.
talking?
That was
No,
before that.
the hallway full of cobwebs and tiny spiders that was protected by some creatures that were like on guard duty, basically. Was a very fancy, dark hallway that looked important. The other one was basically the way to what appeared to be another part of the ruined underground city, Dwarven City, that looked a bit less ruined than the first part that you guys had encountered, and had some spiders doing, giant spiders doing patrols.
Can we avoid that, please, and thank? Because
See if we can get my chimera.
I don't want that either. But spiders.
Remember to be quiet, guys.
Oh yeah, we should probably try to.
Do you want me to shove this drift globe up my shirt?
I don't want spiders. I don't like spiders. Let's avoid the spiders.
The drift globe.
Will you shut
Oh, self rolls. Sorry.
Oh, Elrune.
That's why she was yelling at Tethrin.
But did you see the one right before that? That's why I was saying I don't like spiders. I don't like spiders. Can we avoid the spiders?
Wow, we are not stealthy. Okay.
I'm alright with
Fuck
killing
it, keep
spiders.
the light bulb.
Yeah, we're not stealthy.
At all.
They're
So
one.
this was the hallway with the alarms, right?
Yes, that's the hallway that's full of cobwebs, and as you guys are passing, you hear some creatures talking in undercommon, being like, "What was that? Did you hear something?" Yeah. Ah, shit. Who's got a light over there? That's just rude. You go check it. No,
Keep
you go
walking,
check it.
guys. Keep walking.
I thought we were supposed to go this way. I really would prefer not going.
Stage whisper show.
Sorry. I would really prefer not going up with the bigger spider. Well,
But would you rather deal with one or two big spiders that you can at least stab, or hundreds of little spiders that'll crawl into your clothes and armor?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put an arachnophobia warning on this episode.
yeah, on this floor.
I'm just pointing out, which would you rather deal with?
I did
Neither.
actually put a warning on the Twitter, on the tweet.
Show your mic seems real high now.
Eh?
That's better.
So are we going, is this the way we wanted to go
Yeah.
now, or?
I don't
I don't
know.
remember out of character which way we got in.
I don't remember either.
From here south, basically.
Do you want to teleport us to the
Please.
ruined city?
Please and thank.
Sure, I can do that.
Since we were already in formation.
Well, almost, until people started moving.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good thing that we don't.
Ah!
Where the fuck did you shift ping us now?
Ah!
God.
I haven't
How
shift
she
pinged
just-
you yet. I'm still moving.
But no,
It
you
is
are
actually
shift pinging
you
every
and
time.
us every time.
What the
I think
fuck?
it's when
Is
she
my
picks them
shift?
up.
Yeah.
No, like I'm not shift pinging.
Yeah, just
that's-
mash it until it stops picking up.
Stops pinging.
Wonder if it's a undocumented UI change, because that would be awesome. Alright, well,
Alright.
we're in real places now with, like, I
Yes.
see us. That's hype.
All right. My shift key might have been like depressed or something.
Relatable.
Really?
All right.
Yeah,
so
I'm claiming
Yeah.
depression, actually.
to the east is the Chimera's room. To the south is the area where you had first seen spiders.
Do you guys actually want to fight the Chimera?
Not really.
No, I want to keep it.
You're not allowed to keep a pet Chimera.
I
Well,
want
then
to
I
fight
don't
it.
want to kill it.
I want to fight it.
Okay. Okay, you start the combat then, Relmavic.
Okay.
And we'll just
That was a super.
bye.
However, I'd like to cast Eldritch Bolt. Blast.
I think it's a failed spell because Eldritch Bolt doesn't exist.
Eldritch Bolt fizzles. Give me a stealth check.
What do you mean Eldritch Bolt fizzles?
Because it doesn't exist.
Fuck off. I can flavor it however I want, you know that.
Give me a stealth check.
I gave you a stealth check.
Okay, thank you. You're very kind.
I love and care about my dungeon master.
Okay, you sneak up pretty well. However, this thing has 3 heads, and it swivels at least one of them in your direction as you prepare Eldritch Blast. So it is not surprised. So we're just gonna roll initiative.
Feels bad, man.
I rolled a 17.
I do not want to fight this chimera. That's the second great fellow hadn't had tonight.
Alright, it was nice knowing most of you.
Man, fuck you.
I mean, maybe if you just let the Chimera eat Realmovic. All right, so you
That'd
guys
be
are just holding, unless you want to move closer
Or
before.
think.
All right, you're muted, but Omitra, hey, you go before Realmovic. You know
Maybe I
what,
should
Mel?
Eldritch Bolt his head.
It's an option.
Oh wait. Yes. There we go. The Chimera is looking over here, isn't it?
Yep.
I see her. Lion, dragon, and what?
Mhm.
Goat.
Warning.
Goat.
Who's a good kitty? You know a good kitty.
It kind of like it just stares at you guys.
Alright, after I tell it, it's a very good kitty. I'm gonna tell it in Draconic that, quick, you can come with us as a pet because they want to kill you. And then that'll let me turn.
Okay.
I'm so helpful.
Well, that brings it to me, and I was told to kill this thing. So, Eldritch Bolt. I could have used that time to change the attack name to Eldritch Bolt, and I really regret not doing that.
Yeah, that's on you. 8 misses.
Alright, and the second one, 13.
Also misses.
It's because you didn't rename it.
It's because I didn't rename it. Alright, well, that is unfortunately my turn.
All right. Chimera snarls angrily and really doesn't like getting bolts sent its way. So it's gonna go say hi to Mr. Eldritch Bolt. The tiger is gonna try biting you, and that's a nat one.
Because
Okay.
it's a
Tiger?
lion, not a
That's
tiger.
a lion.
Card.
It's a
Tiger.
lion.
That's a
Lion. I said lion.
No, you didn't.
Now you're just lying.
Oh,
Well, the ram is gonna try using its horns to attack you instead. Does a 17 hit you?
I think that's a goat. Yeah.
Does a 17 hit you?
Yes, Dungeon Master. 17 hits me.
Okay, good. Take 16 bludgeoning damage.
ouch.
Wow.
And the wyvern is gonna claw at you.
Now you're just fucking with me.
I thought it was a dragon.
I'm
Does a
pretty
25 hit you?
Yes, I'm pretty sure it's a worm, actually.
8 slashing damage.
Okay. I have some regrets.
Really? Should have thought of that. And yes, it is now at the end of its chain. It cannot go any further.
Oh, fuck off.
Well, I'm just gonna kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't get within touch range of you. And actually, since I can't get there anyway, I'm not going to. Boop. I just have to check something real quick. Sorry, new mask. Oh. Yeah, that I touch. Alright, so I'm just going to look at Realmovic, sigh, be like, come on, you can do better than that. And I'm going to cast Healing Word at him. Cast it at level 3. So here. For 11, 17.
Do you get sneak attack bonus on that?
Oh, no. Whoops. Okay. So 11.
Okay.
Because I forgot to turn off my global modifier.
Yeah, you take 11 healing and then 6 sneak attack
So,
damage.
5.
Makes
Or
sense.
could you shift ping me? I accidentally clicked where I shouldn't have clicked. Thank you. And then I'm just gonna fling out with my hand crossbow. Oh, because I'm not gonna hit it.
Half-heartedly.
Yeah, it's like I really don't want to fight this thing, but I want to fight the spiders even less. So I'm done.
Elrune.
Fucking.
Me too, buddy.
Every time I try and like click and drag my token right now, it moves the entire screen and map.
Yeah.
1, 2.
That's only supposed to happen if you use your right click instead of your left click.
No, I'm using left, Karu. Gonna go here and take a shot at this thing. Realm of X in melee, so we'll get sneak attack if I hit.
I'm helping.
14.
14 just hits.
Elrond's like, seriously, Realm of X, you did this to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
18.
Okay.
Ooh.
And Elrond just sighs and is like, Realm of X, are you done yet?
I'm working on it.
Are you really? And that ends my turn.
All right, Omitra.
I'm making very unhappy faces. See, we could unchain you, and then you could fight the giant spiders over there, which you could then eat, and then we could let you roam free in the dungeon. Eh?
Give me a persuasion check.
Not animal handling?
Well, then I'd have to roll 3 of them. And I can only talk to one of them.
Yeah, because you're talking in a like
24.
This thing seems to understand Draconic. Wow. Might be considering it.
Quit hitting it. I'm trying to get it to kill the spiders for us so that we don't have to.
Oh, you said that in common, didn't you?
Yes.
Catherine seems a lot less interested in fighting this thing now.
Yes, that's why Omitra said something.
Particularly clever.
All right,
All right.
Alvik, this thing is starting to look interested in what Omitra said.
Alright, I'll hold my action until after its turn. If it tries to tag me, then I'll kick its ass.
Okay. The Chimera looks at you. 2 heads keep snarling, and then the Draconic head just kind of like snaps at him. And then they all turn to look expectantly at you guys. And kind of move to one side so that you guys can get to the chain.
Oh. Shit, I'm the closest one, aren't I?
I was
Or
holding
I'm
my
the
turn.
next one.
What kind of... That's true.
I'd like to Eldritch Blast the chain.
Okay. It takes 2 of your Eldritch Blasts.
So does
But
everything.
you managed to... But you managed to sever the chain. And the Chimera kind of like shakes itself. And then looks at Omitra.
So,
I think the spiders are that way.
points around the corner.
Can I healing light myself as a bonus action?
Yes.
Great.
Oh my god.
Elrond's gonna back away.
Yeah, sames.
Yeah.
I'm trying to back away, and I just fucking went off screen.
Oh.
Hang on. I am not their card. Everything kind of... I'm going to refresh to roll 20 once.
Oh,
That's
wow.
fair.
The Chimera starts to like walk down the hall, kind of testing it, and is like, ooh, I can move. And then it just starts bounding down the corridor to the south.
I really want to watch this thing go after those spiders, but that's a bad idea.
It like
I know, right?
stops at the intersection, kind of stops, sniffs, and then just goes in one particular direction. And then you hear a chorus of both roars and screes.
Is that a noise
Oh.
spoilers make?
Yes.
Oh,
That's
Where would you like us to be?
well, we're not. I figured we'd be using this to opportunity to get by.
yeah. I kind of want to see what happens.
I thought we were here to kill stuff. Maybe they have the Ankh. I don't know.
I mean, I guess we can't say that they don't. We haven't looked.
It's true.
Well, the first thing that you guys can immediately tell is that this is making a racket, so anything else in this area is probably going to be converging on that noise.
Well, crap. We should
We can always check back after.
I mean, that's fair.
Just gonna leave the Chimera to die, huh?
Well, now how's it doing?
I don't know. I'm not actually doing combat right now, but let me see how well these things fight. I mean,
Chimeras are scary.
they're kind of swarming over it. And, yeah, they've got it restrained and webbing.
All right.
And then the chimera lets out a fire breath, and you hear more screeching of spiders.
Kill it. Kill it with fire. Kill it with fire.
I think we have to save the Chimera.
Yeah, well. How many of them are there?
It's only one Chimera.
No, I meant spiders.
Or 3, depending on how you count it.
There are at least 4.
Well, I don't want to go anywhere near it.
4?
But
3. 3 or 4.
Okay, so after the fire breath settles down, you see 3 dead spiders.
okay, I think it's good.
Oh man, I hope I have food.
Because that fire breath did 30 damage and they have less than 30 hit points. And none of them saved their dexterities.
Damn.
Well,
Holy crap!
Karu, do I hear any sounds of people coming this way yet?
Yeah. You hear... From that direction, you hear not much initially. You do see more spiders scuttling around a corner directly south of you.
Yeah.
oh,
Elrond's going to back up into... Actually, she's right beside this door. I was going to ask, is this door unlocked?
Yes.
She's going to try and sneak in there, and she's going to whisper to the others that more spiders incoming south. But she wants to basically hide and see what happens first, because she's really worried about Drow coming to investigate. But if we can leave the Chimera to kill all the spiders, awesome. But she's going to duck in here.
Okay. So the spiders continue on through the south end. And Remelvik and Omitra, you watch as the Chimera's 3 heads are just snacking, as you do. And you hear a door opening as more spiders start getting closer. And you see a drow peeking out from the door. What's all that? What the? Hey, Rizrin, the Chimera's loose. What? He's eating our guards. Oh, for... Come... Go get help. I'm not getting close to that thing.
Yeah, what language are they speaking?
Undercommon.
Confused drow noises.
confused drow noises,
Because
basically.
Alrun's the only one who can understand Undercommon. Oh, okay. There we go.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about?
Yeah. And
But you do see like the drow kind of like motioning the other spiders away from the chimera because he doesn't want them to get killed as well.
He's like, no, I need those.
Yeah, basically. And the spiders are like confused spider noises? We're sentries? Also, that thing just killed our friends. So yeah, your distraction is going great. What are you guys doing?
We need to get past here.
yeah, come on. Let's go this way.
Also, trying to sneak.
Yes.
I
Let's
mean,
hope it goes
luckily
better.
the Chimera's making a lot of noise, so...
Yeah. Would we have advantage for Chimera making a racket?
Sure.
Thank God.
Thank the gods Relmavic had advantage.
Yes. I'm so glad I
So,
asked that
Omitra,
before.
hide that light.
I shove it down my shirt.
All right, now you guys are sneaking well.
Mm-hmm.
It's because of the light.
No, it's because of the Chimera. Who are you kidding?
Hey, I warned the chimera.
Okay, there's a spider that way. But they're
Yeah.
probably being told to just avoid the Chimera.
I mean, they're being told to avoid the chimera while the other drow goes to get reinforcements.
You have no idea how tempted I was to polymorph something, but would not have made sense at this point.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a more hilarious time to do that. Don't worry, it'll show up.
Oh, I know. That's why I'm not using my 4th level spell slot.
So this is Ruined Dwarf City.
Ruins, yeah.
Just
Do we know where we're going?
Nope.
no.
We have no way
Alrighty.
of knowing which way we're going. Yeah.
Damn it.
Nothing.
Wrong campaign.
Is this open?
It's openable. It's not locked.
I'd like to open.
Uh-oh.
I thought maybe it would have like an exit more southy.
Why is there
Uh,
is that thing over there just
Oh.
I think
We're
there's...
at a dead end.
Nope, there's way out over here.
It's over here.
Oh,
corner?
You know, I had wondered how you guys were going to get past that city part, but you did pretty well.
Yeah.
I'm naming him Snuffles.
I'm just gonna wait here.
Oh.
Me
oh.
too, guys. Me
What
too.
the dis of shit?
I don't know. I don't see anything, so I have no. Oh.
Yeah,
Is that
Dungeon Master.
water?
Yes, that is water.
Port, huh?
Is all we're getting here? That's water.
So to your east,
Maybe it's magical.
you hear the sounds of rushing water. You see some to one side of that little cave there. There's 2 10-foot square rafts made of some kind of wood lashed together with what looks like spider webs. They are moored to the edge there by more spider webs, and there seems to be a tiny drow child just picking at stones by the river's edge.
Huh.
You guys are still stealthing, so he has no idea you're there.
Neat.
Wow, that's a lot of cave ahead I can see.
I think we should take the rafts. I'm sure they go somewhere interesting. They might have Yonk. This place probably doesn't.
I mean, there's stuff to the left.
Aren't we supposed to be heading to a Port of Skulls or something as well? For
Yeah, we are. And wouldn't that...
Skullport.
Where are you going? Alrune, get your butt back here!
Ah,
She's taking a peek.
What was the thing that's here?
A door?
That's a door.
What
A
kind of a door?
rather ornate stone door.
Ornate?
Ornate.
Ornate.
Storm.
Storm, yes.
Do you mean storm?
I really don't think she
I
means
think it was
storm.
stone.
Ah, that too.
I just took a look, Heesh, I'm back.
What
So
else
this
is
thick
further down?
stone door is flanked by bas-relief carvings of dwarves, their faces and beards chipped away. It looks heavy and imposing.
Like a dwarf. I got you.
I could fix that.
Mm,
So we've got mystery door or rafts or ominous caves.
Why are you calling them ominous?
because
I vote ominous door.
I mean,
This seems
I-
more like civilization it is and covered in spider webs.
that's true. There are spider webs and to the
Alright,
east. I'd rather
imposing
avoid
door.
that.
I'll open the imposing door.
It could have the Ankh in it.
Okay.
Somehow doubt that.
So the first door, sorry,
First door.
The door.
First.
you can open it.
Great.
In the middle of the hall of this hallway, crushed beneath a 4-foot square block of stone that has fallen from the ceiling, is a goblin. At least you assume the gangly legs you can see are from a goblin, who probably set off a trap.
Hmm.
Oh,
Karu, do I see signs of any other traps in this hallway?
Nope. Seems like the goblin has already sprung the trap.
Can I climb over the stone?
Yeah, you can climb over the stone. There's another imposing door on the other side.
Great. I'd like to investigate for traps.
Cool. Give me an investigation check.
I hit the... Okay, 18.
Ooh.
18. This door does not seem to be trapped. It does not seem to have any keyholes or ways to open it. It is, for all intents and purposes, this might as well be a dead end as far as doors are concerned, but it is clearly a door.
Hey, Omitra, do you want to reduce this door?
I think we were all thinking that.
Do
very
I
same
ever?
thing.
Yeah.
That's not in the book.
This is the way.
Why
Would
open
you
a
like
door
to be
when
ready
you
to
can shrink
kick?
it?
Yep.
All right, I give him a countdown so he can kick it when it's small.
It's made of stone.
So?
And it's now 1/8 of the weight of stone. And half the size.
Even if you
Of
kick it
stone.
far, you can kick it over.
Okay, so
She's so mad.
She's like, you're not supposed to be able to do this.
And yet, here we are.
there's only 2 ways, well, 3 ways to open this door that are indicated here. Which,
Well, now there's a fourth.
okay, so I think just because of the way I imagine this door's mechanism to work, when you cast Reduce and the size shrinks, it shrinks upwards. Because it's
There was a
basically the
crank.
mechanism that it's attached to is
Oh, it makes
above.
it go up and down.
Yeah, it's an up and down door, which is why it doesn't have any like
So there's probably a
keyholes or
crank
anything.
somewhere.
so as it shrinks, it just like shrinks upward. And there's just this like teeny tiny door now hanging from the ceiling.
Did
So-
Realm of It kick air then?
Yes.
Neat.
Query.
Ah!
Oh dear.
Yeah, hey, what the fuck is that? Dungeon Master, what are we looking at?
You are looking at a very large creature
Please.
with 3 legs, 1 eye, and a mouth instead of a head. Oh yeah, and 3 arms. And it has its eye closed, but as you guys cast your spells and everything, it opens them and looks very angrily towards you all.
What's the white thing?
What's the white? Oh, the rest of this room is covered in stone cubes.
That's not a cube. It's got a helmet.
There's a... Okay, there's 20 cubes of solid granite, 8 feet on a side around the corridor. There's also 4 unfinished statues around the room that have piles of chipped stone around their bases. So that's what the non-square ones are. You guys don't have much time to figure out what the unfinished statues are because this thing is really unhappy about someone breaking into his home while he was having a nap. So why don't you all roll initiative?
Mitra,
Move.
can you unshrink a door and put
I was
back
thinking about it.
bones?
I was certainly thinking about it.
Finally, something whose ass I can kick.
But where is the ass?
Between all the legs, Omitra. Come on, it's simple.
We still go before it.
Oh my god.
Wow, you all go
Oh
before
my
it.
god.
I mean, it's better than when you rolled a 0.
That's true. All right, Tethrin.
Show.
You're muted.
Sorry? Are we actually going to try and fight this thing, or are we just going to run away?
Well, you're first on initiative order, so you get to pick a guess.
Yeah, okay. I vote we run away. And as I say that, I'm just going to kind of poop back around the corner. Be like, I'll be waiting over here.
Mitra,
Mm-hmm.
maybe go after me.
Oh dear.
I want to try something.
Shit.
Alrighty. I'd like to delay my turn until after Elrune.
Okay.
Because if this goes horribly wrong, Omitra can just close the door. Haru,
Yes.
please give me insight versus deception.
6.
14. Okay, next question. If I try and shoot at its one eye, it'd be disadvantaged because it's a cold shot?
Yes.
I'm willing to take that risk.
Okay.
I'm going to aim for the eye because it only has one.
Okay.
15.
You hit it. It pings off of its armor.
Oh.
Damn it. Wow, that thing has high AC. I probably just missed it.
It's made of stone.
Yes,
Oh.
but it has an eye. I wanted to poke the eye. 'Cause
Now
if
it
we-
looks really upset.
Yeah, Eller's just going to back away and be like, yeah, Omitra, maybe close the door.
Okay, I have an important question to ask.
Yes.
Is it free action to drop concentration?
Yes.
Does casting anything else drop it automatically? If it
it's a
does not
cost-
require concentration.
Then no.
Excellent, Smithers. I mean, I'll give it a shot before I shut the door. Actually, Realm Epic, did you want to try and hit it before I shut the door?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll wait until after Realm Epic.
Okay.
But before him.
All right. Are you going to do anything besides that, or are you just going to wait till Realm Epic?
I'll just wait until Realm Epic goes.
Okay, Realm Epic, it's your turn.
I'll cast a couple of pity Eldritch Bolts at it.
23 hits.
24.
Holy shit!
They both hit.
10 force damage.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Some bits of rock chip off its shoulder.
I would also like to throw Eldritch Bolts at it.
Okay. Both of them miss.
I would like to flip it off and close the door.
Okay.
That's going to be the weirdest nap that thing has ever woken up to.
So rude.
Wakes up, things shoot it in the face, flips it off, and closes the door again.
You give me a perception check.
Uh-oh.
Me?
Everybody?
Yeah, sure.
I don't see shit.
Eldrun, you can
Oh, crap.
feel Tethrin, you too. You can feel the ground, and I guess Ramlovik can as well. You can feel. I should just wait for you guys to finish. You all feel the ground shake, and at first you think it's just, the stone door going back to its normal size and weight, just like rumbling against the floor. Or maybe it's the big thing on the other side of the door coming
Charging it.
closer.
Uh-oh.
I bet it can open that door.
Probably.
Hey, Tethrin, it's your turn.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'll move back to where I was.
I mean, you could have moved on your turn if you wanted to.
I guess, yeah. Back behind the 4-foot block.
Because I'm not quite sure what. Damn it. I was hoping we could just run. I guess I'll.
I mean, you still could try running.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you can't.
Yeah. I'm just going to ready an action in case it actually manages to open the door and come at us, so that
Okay.
so that we can shoot it and then run away.
Elrune? Muted.
Gonna back up here and hold an action to take a shot if this thing shows up.
Okay. Ramlovik?
I'd like to ready my Scorching Ray for if this door opens.
Okay. Oh, Mitra.
But it's made of stone.
What are you going to do, Mitra?
I'm gonna pout. Guys, ready Eldritch Blasts. Who, Ralmevic or me?
Ralmevic.
Because there's a 4-foot stone block there. It's
Yeah.
perfect cover.
Oh.
So you guys are all
Oh.
staring at the door, and
What?
then through the hallway's stone, you see this thing just glide through the wall and appear in front of Omitra.
Uh-huh.
Can we take our shots?
Yeah, except Ralmovic, who's still staring at the door behind him.
I
Behind.
suppose that answers my other question of how does this get in and out?
It just does.
It just does.
Stone.
Yeah.
I roll a
Earth glide.
disadvantage, don't I?
If you're blast, yeah, you do. Let's see. The only one that hit was Tethrin.
Holy shit.
And your short bow is not magical, is it?
You mean hand crossbow?
Yes, hand crossbow, sorry. I was looking at Elrond's.
Sorry, I was muted again. So yeah, but
Not
the
magical.
sneak it's not magical, but
The
the
sneak.
sneak is not physical. It's sneak.
Sneak attack does the same type of damage that your main attack does. So if your
Okay,
main
well-
attack is not magical, then your sneak attack is not magical.
Whatever.
And Tethrin, it's your turn.
Huh. So does this look like stone or does it look like clay?
Mm,
Important distinction needs to be made.
Wait, don't you have that archaeologist or whatever background?
Yeah.
Like, was this thing created? That he could tell?
I'm presuming it's probably a construct.
no, it's an
Oh.
elemental.
Oh, so is it stone or is it clay?
I'm trying to read the description. You can roll an Arcana, guys, if you want to know more about this.
I do.
Mm,
19.
$23.
Okay. So, Tethrin, you recognize this as a type of earth elemental. It's called a Zorn. They're not quite stone and not quite clay. They're their own thing. They're just earth elemental. They're not like that's about what you know. Bralmovic, you've probably heard of these things because they're sometimes used in mines. They can sniff out gemstones and precious metal. That's what they eat. And then they just go through earth and rock to consume those treasures.
Yeah, alright. Well, that's cool.
And yeah, you didn't see it happen because it happened behind you, but these things are elemental travelers. It basically says a Zorn can glides through stone and dirt as easily as a fish swims through water. It doesn't displace the earth or stone when it moves, but it merges with and flows through it.
Terrific.
That's
Right?
unfortunate. Okay.
I can't wait to kick its ass.
Yeah, well, it's not your turn yet.
I guess I have
I'm
to wait
gonna-
to kick its ass.
Gonna back up a bit so that I'm not that close, cause scary. And then I'm just gonna take a shot at it.
Okay.
And I will burn an inspiration to do radiant damage to it as well. If it
Alright.
hits. Which probably won't.
This thing is really armored. Your shot just like pings against it harmlessly.
And I suppose then I'm going to look at Eldrin and be like, go team! And give her inspiration. I was going to use it anyway. Might as well use it on somebody who might potentially hit and do some damage.
All right, Elrond.
She's gonna back up, and I'm actually gonna do something else because this thing, we're gonna need all the help we can get. Where is it? I'm going to. Elrin snaps her fingers.
Yep, that's what it
Casts fairy fire.
Okay. That's dexterity.
Yes.
Yes.
16.
Yeah, it hits. It easily passes my
Dang it.
DC. My DC is 14. What do you expect?
Oh no, I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about, oh god, I don't need to see that again.
Okay, I had to try that.
Are you letting it drop or leaving it?
Letting it drop because. But that's all I can do, because that's an action.
Okay.
I wanted advantage, goddammit.
You had advantage. Oh, you didn't have advantage. You could do
No.
sneak attack, but you didn't.
Insightful fighting doesn't give advantage.
Yeah. All right. Relmovic.
I'm gonna do my best Cyclops impression. 7. 12. 15.
All miss. They
That's
kind
my
of
turn.
bounce off of him and then just like splash onto the wall behind it.
Magneto was right.
Okay, Omitra.
Right about what?
Everything. Just in general.
Alright. As a bonus action, I flip it off.
Yeah, that's fair.
And let's see here. Bonus to damage rolls, not attack rolls. Yeah, I'm sure this will be fine for me being in. Huh.
Hmm.
Does a silvered weapon count as a magical weapon?
In terms of overcoming resistances, I believe. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
In certain cases, like the resistances can be overcome by silvered weapons. It depends on the monster. Like some of them say like
okay.
it's non-magical. However, certain creatures that are resistant to non-magical do take
Might.
normal damage from it. There's two non-magical types of weapons that can have like that can overcome certain resistances, and that's adamantine and silvered. Silvered is the like weaker resistance. Some creatures you need adamantine or magical to overcome it.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll try it. This won't say silvered in it because I didn't rename it. But
Nice. That hits.
boom, baby. So does it piercing? So the first die is the piercing. The second die is thunder.
Okay. So it's really hard to tell if it resisted that or not because most of it was thunder.
Well, it's because I yelled "boom, baby" at it.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm sure this will go well with me standing right here. Because I
Yeah.
mean, it would just go through the walls anyway. So I'm not wasting a spell running away when it can just catch up.
Alrighty.
It's supposed to be
horrifying.
big and clunky.
It is
I
big.
mean,
and-
horrifying.
All right. So you know how it's got like 3 arms?
How about you don't?
So 26, 16, and 24. I think those all hit.
I don't like it.
That's 24 slashing damage as the 3 claws hit you. And then it bites you. 18 for another 19 piercing damage.
Ow.
And it rolled a 3 for its dexterity check because it was too busy trying to hit you. So it takes 29 fire damage from your hellish rebuke. Nice.
Fuck
It
you!
is. It does not look happy about that last bit.
You know, that's probably why it hit me. Why it bit me.
Yeah, it's like ah. Horrifying.
Meanwhile, the half that you can see, regrets.
All right, Tethrin. This thing is trying to eat Omitra.
You muted, show.
Pardon. Yeah, that looks. Oh God. Tethryn is just gonna grimace. Omitra, get better. Bonus action, healing word. Let me get the actual level of it right. There you go. Have 20. Oh, no sneak. Dang it. I have to turn that off. Maybe I was sneaky with my encouragement. Anyway, so 12. How is that? Wow, that's really weak. And then I'm just gonna scoot a little closer. Because this isn't scary at all. And I'm gonna use my action to spend a bardic inspiration dice. Roll it. 1d8 plus 5. Take an additional 10. Oh, wait, sorry. Never mind, can't do it. Don't have the right mask on. Dang it. Ugh. So then let's just say that as my bonus action, I switch masks to get ready because I know I'm gonna need it.
Okay.
Sorry. It's been a while.
All right. Elrune?
What does it? Am I able to try and basically tumble past this thing? I want to get to its other side.
That would be an acrobatics versus its attempt to hit you.
I'm willing to try it. I want to get to the other side so I can flank this thing.
Okay.
Okay. So, acrobatics. Yeah, I'll keep that. It will have disadvantage, remember.
Well, it's fine. This thing is big and clumsy
Okay,
and pretty slow. You managed to. I rolled an 11.
nice. Now I have advantage, and as I roll, I switch to my rapier, and I'm gonna stab a motherfucker. No, it is not magic. We really need to get magic weapons.
I have
'Cause we're
one.
level 7. We're level 7. We should have magic weapons.
Except for Relnevic, who should not have the magic weapon.
He's a hexblade. Isn't a hexblade their blade considered magic for purposes of overcoming resistance?
Pack of the blade, but yes.
I'm a hexblade.
Okay.
Different things.
Yeah. I don't know if that hits. Fuck it, I'm using the inspiration just in case because I really want to hit. Is it a D8 show?
Yes.
Thank you.
That smug ass face tells me it would have hit, but
Probably. So 22 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
Sweet. I couldn't risk it. I need this shit to hit. 20 damage, and I know it'll be half.
All right.
And
Nice. You did quite a bit still.
yeah. Question, was the tumble considered a bonus action?
I don't think so. I think that's counted as a part of your movement.
Okay, offhand dagger then. Nope.
Ting!
Yeah. I'm done.
You gotta find the cracks or else nothing happens.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a better idea. If you can't find cracks, make your own. I'd like to cast Elemental Bane. For thunder damage on the Zorn there. Give you a sec to drop spell text. Because this is a thing I have. Choose one creature you can see within range. Boom, him. Can you give me a con throw for the Zorn?
Okay. So here's the funny thing. The con is a bit the highest thing it has.
I know.
I rolled a 10 total.
Get
Lol.
fucked.
did you roll a 2 or something?
Pretty close.
Yeah. And my save DC is 13. So, the first time each turn, the affected target takes damage of the chosen type. It takes an extra 2d6 damage of that type. Moreover, the target loses any resistance to that damage type until the spell ends. Which I think is like an hour. I didn't program that in. Sorry. Anyway, there you go. We can do thunder to it now.
All right. Cool.
And I guess I'm going to use the last bit of my turn to cast Healing Word on, or not Healing Word, Healing Light on Omitra, and I'll just pass my turn while I do that. I'm helping.
Heart. Yeah, well, that seems like a you problem. Also, how much is Healing Light?
I'm working on it, sorry.
Oh, okay.
I have to actually roll it.
Okay, so I tried looking up Elemental Bane to see how long it lasted. And I got the weirdest ad
What the?
on the page of D&D Beyond.
Lasts
It
for a
is
minute.
in. Yeah, concentration up to a minute. It is in the. Remember, we have most of the SRD unlocked now on Roll20.
Yeah, I programmed this in before that.
Oh yeah, I know. I meant just for looking things
No,
up.
but I was
Also,
just putting it on a different window, and
it's most of the D&D stuff, not the SRD. If it was SRD, would already
Most
have it.
yeah.
These are important terms, okay?
Most of the compendium has been unlocked for D&D content on
There you
Roll20,
be.
is what I meant to say.
Alright.
All right, so Omitra, you have been healed up enough that maybe you'll survive another round, or maybe it'll just, go after someone else behind it this time. In any case, it's your turn.
great.
Also, apparently, you also heard Ralovic shout something about thunder.
Hit it with thunder! Sound!
All right. Oh, wait. Is mine a magical weapon because I'm a Hexblade?
I think the magical weapon thing is Pact of the Blade.
So
And
I'll
your
have to
Pact
look
of
it up, but
No. Hexblade gives you the curse. You're level 2, right?
I am a level 3 Hexblade.
Level 3 Hexblade. So you have some extra spells, but you have the curse. You get extra proficiencies, and that's it.
Yeah.
It's Pact of the Blade, I think, that makes your blade special, but you took Pact of the Tome.
Yeah. Creeper over here has got it.
Yeah.
That's you. Alright, I guess I'm going to do thunder damage. What the fuck do I have that does thunder damage aside from booming things? Is that the only cantrip I have that does that? Yeah, probably.
Yeah, at least it's a cantrip.
Alright, short sword to the butt. Right, advantage.
Wow.
That misses. It's hard. You just took a lot of damage. You're distracted.
You know what? You know fucking what?
Okay. Does that count as, I guess,
It's a spell.
24 hits.
Fuck your butt.
So you get an extra 2d6 damage.
So,
damage.
3 piercing, 6 thunder, and then another 8 thunder.
All right. This thing looks.
I mean, plus my. Oh god, how long has that not been programmed?
Oh, that's why your booming short sword was doing so little.
Right! Because Roll20 keeps taking it off.
What?
I program it in, and then when I close the cog to shrink it, it takes off the modifier.
I'll look at your sheet in a second. So
Oh,
that's
it doesn't
what?
matter, because I'll program it in again, and I just have to program it in like 3 times, and then it'll stick. It's really dumb.
I wonder if it's just not saving, like sending it to the server in time or something. I don't know. So what's your charisma modifier?
5.
It's just your charisma modifier. What? 5? Okay, so you've done this twice,
What?
so that's 10 extra damage.
Do we not forget I have a 20 in charisma? I'm
Yes,
pretty!
I guess you are really pretty. All right, so this thing is looking really bad now. It is still, however, up, and it's its turn. So it's gonna claw twice behind him at Elrune. So that's
You
gonna be
have
a
disadvantage.
15 and a 16.
15 misses, 16 meets.
Okay, so that's 10 slashing for you.
I'm gonna half that.
And then Omitra, 24 for you. That's another
Fuck
10
off.
for you. I rolled 2 24s too. It would have been nice against Elrune. And then it's going to try biting you. And oh god, you are so lucky. Because the second one was a 20. 25 to hit.
Yeah. How much did the first bite do?
Oh, wait.
Or
Did you
how?
Hellish Rebuke first?
Oh yeah, it hit me!
And that does... Okay, this is important.
That
'cause
does
that
either
might save
10
your
or 20
ass.
damage.
That does
Dependent.
20 damage. It had 9 hit points left.
Oh, so
Yes!
even if it halved, it would have gone.
Get
So
fucked.
it starts to go bite you, and it's just gonna chomp off your head. That would have been 26 damage. And your fire just consumes it as it comes down towards you. And it crumples into a bunch of rocks and some like shiny, sparkly powder.
Here, have another 6.
How much did the hit do? The not 25 dead.
10.
Okay.
Yeah, you would have gone down with the bite if not for Hellish Rebuke.
Ah! No!
Yeah, that was scary. Did you put yourself at 6 instead of?
I put myself at 4.
Oh dear.
Are you alright, Omitra?
Yes, we just had a hiccup that felt like death.
Well,
I think that's indigestion.
I'm totally gonna shovel some of this fancy ass powder into a pouch or something.
Okay.
So now that the thing is dead, should we go check the room the thing lived in?
yes. But problem with that?
Yeah,
We're
we
gonna
can
need
figure
to-
out how to open it. Maybe there's a
Yeah.
button.
Yeah,
Probably.
Karu, can I look around to see if I can figure out a way to open this door? Because we've seen how it opens. Now we just have to figure out, how to activate the mechanism.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
24.
You
How
look
does this
around this
work?
area and you find nothing. The only conclusion you can come to after thoroughly investigating this corridor, besides being able to find the pressure plate that set off the other trap, it's gotta have to do something with magic because there's nothing else.
Hey guys, it's your turn. There's nothing mechanical.
Okay.
It's magic bullshit.
Alright. I'd like to examine.
I will aid Tefrin.
Okay, give me an Arcana check.
Okay. Ba-bam.
Nice.
26.
26 Arcana. Okay, so you investigate this thing, and it does seem to have like some kind of magic going on with it. However, if your guess is correct, and this is a mixture of Arcana and your knowledge from your background,
Mm-hmm.
you get the idea that this door opens very easily if you are a dwarf. You just touch it and it opens if you're a dwarf.
If you're a dwarf. Let me check something really quickly. Because
Now, you do think that the other way to do it would probably be a knock spell because that would override the innate magic on it.
Yeah, but I don't have knock.
Do you tell us this, Tethrin?
Yes, he's saying this out loud.
Karu, I'm gonna put on my hat of disguise to make myself look like a dwarf and try
Oh my
poking the
God.
door to see if this works.
I don't think it will, but
I'm gonna try it. I don't know.
Is the
You
door full
try.
minus touch ID?
You try that. It does not work.
Okay, figured I'd try hat off, cause ugh.
hold on 1 second.
That's an illusion. It is not a polymorph.
See, now I'm wondering if it was a changeling, if it would work.
Too bad there's no changelings in this party.
No. But I would like to just kind of put a hand to my chest, shift my mask on, and then cast polymorph on myself to turn myself into a dwarf.
What? What?
Okay. You do that.
And then I'd like to touch the door.
The door opens.
That's fucked up.
And then I'd like
Tethrin,
to
how long does that last?
an hour, but I'd like to use my bandor and twang to levitate the 4 foot the 4 foot stone thing, and I'd like to push it under the mechanism to keep it up.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. So you go into this room and start to investigate what else is in here. And while we do that, why don't we go on a break?
All
Because
right.
it is 8 o'clock.
And just before we go on break, I'm gonna read the Patreon thing, and I haven't muted you guys, so just bear with me. So thank you to all of our patrons who help support us with all the stuff that we do here. In particular, Shomaru, Heather, Kelly Fruiz, Jorgmir, Brielle, Pyrolytic, Jesus Mendoza, Keora, Zayoko Hawken, and me in Midair. Thank you to all of our patrons and Twitch subscribers and all that fun stuff. We'll be back in just a few minutes. And we're back.
Hello. Welcome back. All right. So you guys came into this area and now have a bit more time to look around. You see... Tethrin, you recognize this as a workshop where dwarves basically, grab pieces of stone and turn them into statues or other things. There's 4 unfinished samples of dwarven stonecraft. So one of them is a mostly finished statue of a female dwarf priest carrying a stone censer. The second one...
Sorry.
Censer. Like the thing that you use that gives off thing. Help someone.
Do you mean like a thing for incense that you would carry?
Yeah, like that the priest uses and like moves from side to side.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I
know what that is.
The smoke lamp. I got
Yeah, the smoke lamp.
Sure. The second one is a half-finished statue of a cheery dwarf girl riding on the shoulders of her beaming father, whose lower body has not yet been carved. Someone's missing their statue. They're probably long dead. A half-finished stone door carved with the image of a heavily armored dwarf clashing axes with a minotaur. And a mostly uncarved block of stone from which the features of an ornate stone brazier are emerging.
Cool. I wish I hadn't spent a session saying that as brazier once, because it's all I ever think of.
As you're looking around as well, Elrond, you notice that one of the blocks looks different than the others. You can't really tell what makes it different, but your passive perception does make it stand out from among the other blocks. Which block
No,
are
you're
you
muted.
licking?
I am not going to lick a block, first of all. Second of all, which block?
So she can lick it.
This one over here.
Okay. So I don't see anything weird about it. It just seems odd.
Yeah. It just looks different than the other. Like, it looks like it's meant to look like all the other ones, but it clearly has it's different.
If I try pushing it, does it move at all?
No.
Okay. Elrond's gonna turn and look at Omitra and be like, "Hey, Omitra, what do your magic eyes see?" And she just
Legolas
points
vision,
to the
go.
block.
Okay.
Also, Tethrin, we might need dwarf you to poke this.
I was
Possibly.
actually looking over here.
Okay. Omitra, you see something glowing inside that block. With probably enchantment.
Ooh. Wait, you have a war pick.
Yes. It's not a mine pick. Well, I mean, it is because it's mine.
It could
Jeez.
break stone.
Don't
Maybe.
be baby.
Oh, speaking of being a baby. Hey, I healed 5 when that thing died.
Nice.
Nice. Wait, warlock level plus your charisma modifier. Isn't your charisma
Oh,
modifier
warlock
5?
level.
Yeah. So that would
Hey, I
be
healed 8.
yeah.
Nice.
Alright, fine. Is the magic like dead center?
It's something inside this box, basically.
Yes. Wait. Yeah, is there a way to open it?
No, it just looks like a completely like a stone block.
Does it look hollow? Like, because of the glow?
Tap, tap, tap.
I mean, it's either hollow or it has something buried inside of it. It's kind of hard to tell. Like you don't exactly have X-ray
All right.
vision, but
Well, I would like to take my war pick and smack like the top, like a hand width or so, and see if I can just. If it's hollow, I just want to smack off the top of the bunny's head.
okay.
Oh God.
Give me. Well, give me. No, that takes forever. You managed to chip through when you hit, very easily actually. And as you do, it just there's the initial like you hit the edge of the block, and then oh my god, it's a kitty, and then it just goes right through because this thing is just made of 3-inch thick plaster.
Guys, I have the angriest kitten over here.
What a cute kitty!
Yup.
Hi, Mittens!
I
I
mean,
think she's like, I want off. I want off.
Excuse me.
He's
I
so
know
cute.
you're fascinated.
What a good kitty.
Can you
Mhm.
hear her?
No.
No.
No. Unfortunately, no.
She's so cute and small. And goes right for the fucking kneecaps.
So yeah, you have opened a hole in this thing that now you see is made of plaster.
So what's inside?
You guys peek inside. and you see what looks like an alabaster throne.
We were looking for that.
Why were we looking for that?
It's something I don't remember exactly what, but it was something.
Back in fuck shit Elfland, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
Well, I'd hope someone took notes.
There was a place with a shitload of alabaster where something was about an
Oh.
alabaster throne.
I take notes, but there's never something useful.
I just have Alabaster Throne be on the lookout for.
Hang on.
Well, we did it.
Yeah.
How big is this thing?
It's the size of a throne. You guys, I'm guessing, chip at the thing to break the box a bit more, or are you
Mhm.
keeping it with the little hole in the side to peek through?
I think we're gonna chip it
Chip
out.
away?
Okay. So what you find inside is it's a bit chipped, but it is an alabaster throne of elven design. It's pretty sturdily made, yet elegant because elves. It is intricately carved to resemble bundled branches and twigs, with a tiny songbird perched on one end of its back.
Huh.
There used to be 5, but the others seem to have been broken off.
Rip.
So.
Alright. So I have find alabaster elven throne next to influx of mercenaries going down with the Zentarim. And Rosnar family fetch her brother. So it has something to do with them.
Do you happen to have another use of reduce?
Oh yeah.
Because we could just put it in the bag of holding for now.
Yeah, and what happens in an hour when it goes back to poof?
Bag of holding
Ruptures
still
your bag.
No,
Mhm.
bag of holding still has enough room for it, doesn't it? How much square space does it have?
How much weight can it take?
I don't think weight matters. I think it's
It
just
doesn't.
space.
You thought it was bad when Realtar had a bag of holding.
The bag can hold up to 5,000 pounds, not
Mm.
exceeding a volume of 64 cubic feet.
500 pounds.
500, sorry. Why did I say?
I think the alabaster throne weighs more than 500 pounds.
I'd like to try and pick it up. Does it weigh more than 500 pounds?
It actually weighs about 500 pounds.
No. Well, that's
which is really fucking light for an alabaster throne, by the way.
Well, that's because it's of elven make and designed to be twigs and shit, so it's got a lot of it carved out.
Well,
no, even for the way it's carved, this thing is lighter than it should be. Probably by magical means, but
right, because there's magic.
Oh yeah, you said it was like a enchantment type magic on it.
Yeah, wasn't there something about sitting in the alabaster throne?
Did you say that out loud?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna plop my half elven ass onto this throne.
What about the rest of your ass?
Well, I don't know. It depends if it fits on the throne.
It's elven, it does.
it doesn't do anything.
Damn.
Elven magic?
Poke.
You just saying that out loud make it do anything?
Nope.
Listen, it worked for the fucking pillar.
Hey, I can't remember if Elvin was there for a discussion about this throne.
I think so.
Was that on the surface?
I don't remember either.
Nope, it was just the other 3.
It was?
Because it was...
Wait, was Realmevic there?
I'm pretty sure Realmevic was
doing
there.
under my bed?
Might have been.
Could...
It was in the tavern. You
Okay.
guys were talking to someone in the tavern.
Wait. Was this with the magic item lady?
Nope.
No, I think this is like the first set of weird subquests we got.
Nope.
Oh.
No.
Wasn't there
What
another
episode do I
magic
have to
guy you
load
met?
on YouTube to find this?
It was the magic guy you had met who was obsessed
Okay.
with shit.
2 strings. 3 strings?
No, that was the person Tethrin encountered
You
specifically
can
to
give me
give
an
him a task.
intelligence check, and I can help out if your characters recall enough.
23.
It's not my fault this was 2 weeks ago.
Actually, it was more than that.
God, this was months ago. This is
Yes.
just you
How
should have
about
written it down. 23.
Yes.
This was Volothamp Gedarm,
Ah.
who told you about the alabaster throne. He was looking for it because the elves wanted it back.
Okay. So
He
Tethrin
also
is
said you did not have to take it up because that would possibly break it, and
Mhm.
that would get you the ire of the elves. He just wants to know where it is so he can send an elven team down there to rescue it.
okay. So Tethrin is going to relay this back to the group and look at Elrin in particular and be like, make sure to make a note of where this is when you're making your map.
I guess I can do that.
Noted.
He promised some powerful elven artifacts in exchange for it, for the information.
Can I just say the weirdest thing about my streaming setup is you were just talking while I can see you behind like this screen drinking, and it's very confusing because I can see the Twitch stream is like 5 seconds delayed. It freaks me out sometimes. Karu, I have a terrible question that you don't want to answer.
Okay.
Here.
These statues
I'm
half
really
carved, right?
influenced.
Surrounded
Yep.
by chunks of marble from them being carved. What
Mhm.
happens if I use mending on them?
I mean, if you manage to put the piece that's fallen onto the piece that's like where it goes, you could probably mend it together.
Okay, so
You'd end up with a stone block.
it doesn't go full like Claire from Heroes and just suck all the stuff back into it.
Mm-mm.
No.
Except for the episodes of Heroes where it didn't do that. But
It
anyway.
mends a crack, so you'd have to basically put both cracks and then it would mend the crack.
Can you imagine being that much of an asshole? Break into your artist buddy's place late at night and just mend all his shit back together.
Like, well, I thought it was messy, so I wanted to clean it up for you.
So what the fuck is this door? What the fuck is this? Is this a statue of a black boar?
That's one of the statues. I think that's the
Muskrat?
that's the heavily armored dwarf clashing axes with a minotaur.
Nice, that one's hype.
Yeah.
Hikaru,
Yeah.
does this door have anything magical about it, aka like a mechanism like the other door over there?
Yes. It looks exactly like that.
Okay, I'm gonna poke it.
Excuse me, get your little butt out of there.
And then I'm gonna look to the rest and be like, hey, you wanna grab one of those stone things to put under here when the door opens?
Relmevic?
I don't think
I
I
would,
can
but I already
lift
used my levitate for the day.
that.
I have
I
a
can-
strength of -1. Push,
I can-
mofo.
I can try helping push. I don't know how much help I'll be.
Alright.
There's also another 4-foot square block of stone in this little corridor, and this one does not have something underneath it, though.
Let's try pushing the block.
I
Yeah.
guess so.
So strength check with advantage then?
Sure.
Mm,
Yeah, that's about what it would be having these
Yep.
two help.
Well,
Oh,
I'm a
So
-2 in
you're
strength.
just pushing the 4-foot square block of stone.
yeah.
did it actually?
I'll let it happen, sure.
We've
But
got
you
time.
guys are so tired after
Oh
that.
god. Alright, I'm gonna go enable exhaustion on my sheet.
Wait, do we actually get a point of exhaustion?
Nah.
Oh,
Okay.
You just feel strained.
So I'm guessing the other one is also very similar to that.
No, the other one's just a normal door.
Oh, cool. Hey guys.
What up?
Well, for actually, oh damn it! Actually, before we go, because I
Kitty
haven't
cat.
done this in a while, I'm gonna investigate and look for secret doors.
yeah.
Been a while.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
Should we just take a short rest in here while he does that?
Yes.
I mean, I would say no because my polymorph only lasts an hour.
Oh,
But we've
and then we'd have to long rest.
already
Oh
solved
yeah, we
both the
propped
dwarf
open the
doors.
door.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good point.
You don't have
All
to
right.
you don't have to be a polydwarf forever.
Who's the smartest in this party?
Whew, that's a loaded question.
I have a 16 in intelligence.
Okay. So,
13.
Tethrin,
Yes.
give me your investigation check.
Okay.
13.
I'm trained in investigation, though.
11. I'm trained in investigation too. Doesn't mean that I won't
So-
roll a 2.
You're looking through and you don't find any doors. But as you're thinking of hidden doors and hidden stuff and things, you realize that it might be a bad idea to leave an alabaster throne out in the open with the 2 doors into this chamber completely open for anyone to come inside.
Right. Okay. So then we're gonna have to. Did this thing lower again?
Yes,
Mm,
onto the stone block.
Yeah, we're gonna have to lift. We're gonna have to not have the stone block be up.
What?
Does it raise again when I come near it since I'm a dwarf still?
You have to touch it.
Oh, I'm going to touch it.
I think you have to jump in. How high are you?
I'm
How tall are you?
I'm 5 foot 5 foot something.
So you just
So I
slap
can
the
hit it.
door. Yeah.
Smack.
It
All
raises
right,
up
let's
again.
move this.
And then yeah.
All right. So
I
I'm
guess
guessing Ralmovic is doing the strength check with advantage as the others help.
Somebody else, if Ral doesn't want to do it, I can.
Oh, my spleen.
You don't even know what that does.
17.
Okay.
Oh,
You guys push the rock off the door.
okay. And I'm just gonna look at the rest and be like, yeah, we should probably not keep those where the alabaster throne is,
Fair
Oh
enough.
yeah.
But let's go through here then.
Yep.
We can move the block away. We know where this location is now, so.
Mm-hmm.
I can always save a spell, or we can always take a nap and I can reduce
Yeah.
or whatever.
I
Since
mean-
we know they work like tiny little elevators and shrink upwards if you reduce them.
What's an elevator?
I don't know.
Elven
So-
invention.
Oh, okay.
Why do
That's
you think it's
something
called
used
an
to elevate.
elevator?
That sounds like them.
Huh.
As I break the DM.
Yeah, I thought it sounded more like a dumbwaiter.
No, that's what
Okay.
the drow made, because they go down.
So we're leaving this place
Yep.
and resealing the dwarven
Uh-huh.
doors.
Yep.
Poking the door, and then I guess we're gonna shove the
Okay.
block back
Mhm.
into the center of it again.
But
Yeah.
I just
Who's-
did that
Who's pushing that one in?
to
Catherine.
me. Oh, Tethrin already rolled. Well,
I didn't yet. Well, I mean,
15.
never mind.
All right. You guys push it. Are you guys pushing it to the hallway or into the room?
I think into this hallway we don't want any signs of things having gone through this door.
Yep.
Legit.
Okay.
And then out through the other
Alright.
door.
That is my foot. You
Ah!
wretched creature. Charon?
Yeah. Karu, why don't you tell me about
Embiggen.
all of this?
That's my foot.
I was waiting for the motorcycle to pass. Can I begin without show?
Yes.
It's just a skeleton.
I'm more concerned about what I see across the river.
What? I don't see anything across the river.
Uh-huh.
That
Okay.
sounds like a you problem.
So, this 20-foot high cave comes out to the river. You are coming out from the door. You see a black gondola, its hull carved with leering eyes, moored at the river's edge. And there's a black-robed tiefling skeleton clutching a 10-foot pole, just standing at the back of the boat.
Does it
He turns
react
to look
it?
at you guys. That's all. He just looks at you.
I would like to approach the skeleton.
He watches you.
I'd like to wave and say, "Have you seen an Ankh?" And I will draw the symbol in the air. I like to imagine I use a little bit of warlock magic to like make the shape glow for a second.
I was gonna say, if you don't, I'll use prestidigitation to make a picture of an Ankh behind you, and just be like, one of these.
Yeah.
Wait, does Relmovic make that motion and the thing appears and he doesn't realize he's not the one doing it?
It's entirely possible.
Oh my god. I'd be totally cool with this.
He just thinks this magic keeps occurring and he's like, oh, I'm so awesome. And also, guys, I'm concerned about what I see across the river.
So,
The
Cute little
skeleton
statue.
shakes his head.
okay, cool. What you doing here, bud?
The skeleton does not answer, but kind of eventually points to the river.
Probably ferries people across.
Do you only ferry the dead?
Shakes his head.
Could you take us to Skullport if we wanted to go there?
Nods.
Karu!
Is it free?
Shakes his head.
What up, Zio?
I was
She's
planning
disturbed by this
slightly,
statue.
but I was planning to come to Skullport. Did I hear any stories about a skeleton
You little shit! Get out of my
ferrying
bed.
people to Skullport? Because, I mean, it's Skullport. This is a skeleton. You never know.
God, I wish there was a streetwise in this game. Give me a
Insight,
freaking
probably.
no history check.
Cat, where did you find that?
14?
You haven't heard tales of a skeleton ferryman. However, there's a lot of stories about like skulls and shit related to Skullport. In fact, the main reason why Skullport is called Skullport, and your history check would give you this, Skullport is called Skullport because it was ruled by 13 flame skulls. That's where it gets its name.
Flame skulls, like the things that Terrazy or whatever the fuck her name is.
Trenzia, yes.
Trenzia.
Do they still rule Skullport? Or...
That's a question you were sent to investigate.
Right. Elrond's gonna look at the skeleton and be like, do you work for the ones who are in charge of Skullport?
Who's in charge of Skullport?
Shakes his head.
Wait, who's in charge of Skullport?
Well, I've heard stories about it being a bunch of flame skulls.
And you just decided to tell this to us now.
I kind of figured you already knew. You guys were going to...
Do you even talk, ferryman?
Nope.
Can you write?
Sorry, did he just say nope aloud?
No, I'm just... I keep shaking my head and then remembering that not everyone is watching us, so...
Okay.
Some people are going to be listening.
Just say he
it shakes his head. I was trying to break it up because I've been saying he shakes his head the whole time.
Well, maybe you could say yes a few times.
Yeah, geez,
Can
Carter.
you write?
can you write? Shakes his head.
Elrond just looks at the others and is like, any of you, does speak to the dead work for
I got an idea.
He's
I got a great idea. I
Okay.
use prestidigitation to make a little tiny image of Trenzia's skull. Do you recognize this one? And then make like little cartoony green flames. I'm sorry, what?
He kind of shrugs and is like,
Mm.
says nothing. He just, meh.
Do you like them? Or are they evil?
Do you work for anyone, or are you independent?
Nods, shakes his head.
All right, he works for somebody.
Do you work for
a
the
drow?
Do you
Shakes
work
his
for the
head.
drow on this level? All right. Okay.
You don't get out much, do you?
Shakes his head.
Do you work for a guild?
Shakes his head.
Are there any symbols on him or signs on the boat that would show?
The boat I did say is carved with leering eyes, so it's got a bunch of carvings of eyes on it all over the place. And he's wearing a black cloak. Robe.
Do you work for the Mad Mage?
He nods.
The moment you said a bunch of eyes, I just remembered his cloak.
Yep.
How much,
That is.
Scoot.
how much would it cost to get us to Skullport, my good man? Or woman?
Raises one bony finger.
Copper?
Gold.
He gives you the stink eye, and you have no idea how you get the stink eye from a skeleton. But
1 gold.
he nods. He nods again.
And if we go to Skullport, would we have any way of getting back here?
If we go to Skullport, would you wait for us?
I think he'd nod at that. Not to the second question. To
Okay.
the
We could get back somehow.
you could get back,
Alright.
but he shakes his head at waiting.
Are there other fairy skeletons like you?
Shakes his head.
Fae, but are there other fairies? Well, not like the Fae, but
Yeah, I was thinking of ferryman, but then ferryman didn't make sense, so it was like fairy skeleton.
Very
fairy bones.
Can I roll to
Fine.
deduce gender?
sure. Give me an insight check.
Are you gonna try and seduce the skeleton?
I'm gonna take him to the bones.
He's
though.
married!
That too.
That too.
You said insight, right?
Yep.
Great. I got an 8.
It's a skeleton. It's got some wicked-looking horns. Thus, you can tell it's a tiefling.
Perfect.
Tiefling.
Yeah, tiefling.
Thank you, illustrious.
Shout out to my boy at twitch.tv/illustrious for being unable to pronounce tiefling.
It's pronounced half elf. Thank you very much.
So, we're going to Skullport? Thank you for the
Are
research.
you a
Joe.
female skeleton?
Shakes his head.
Are you? Eh. Eh.
Are you a
Yeah, all right.
Canadian?
Do you want a name tag?
This guy looks like he's starting to get frustrated with you all and all of what is 50 questions.
We haven't hit the question yet.
We could at least be asking him while we're on the ferry.
I mean, I'm
But-
good with getting out of here and going to Skullport.
There are
He's
only
never
3
wanted to
spots
speak
on this
more
boat.
He's never wanted to speak more than now because you guys are just frustrated.
Hey, we've gotten some answers.
Yeah.
So that seems like a him problem.
Yeah. Like the possible spider eggs or bundles of possible bodies I see on the other side of the river.
How far can you see?
I'm
them?
sorry, what?
Oh yeah, that's
I-
a dead body, huh?
By the way,
I can see all the way down here.
Oh yeah, that's 120 feet, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know how I said I
Oh.
could see things across the river? Yeah. I
Yeah.
see either spider eggs or wrapped up bodies in spider
You're the
webs.
reason I had to map that whole area too.
Alright, so are we getting on the boat or asking inane questions of a skeleton more? We're going to go check out the dead bodies.
Nah, let's not do that.
Elrond hands him a gold coin and can I get in now?
He does not take the gold coin.
Oh. What about a silver?
Oh.
Yes, Pie?
I don't think it's a gold. I think it's more.
He said one.
Give me an insight.
17.
16.
He expects payment on arrival, not.
Oh.
He doesn't do prepaid.
Okay.
Yeah, have you ever heard the song Don't Pay the Ferryman?
Probably not.
Don't pay
No,
the
but
fer-
we're not fearing this Reaper.
It's classic wisdom to not pay the ferryman until he gets you to the other side, so he doesn't just like dump you in the river.
Okay.
Alright.
Elrond gets on the boat.
Okay.
Yeah, let's
Yep.
get in the boat.
Tethrin will as well.
You all get on the
Boing.
boat.
I want to be the pretty maiden on this boat.
I'm gonna hang out
And
in your
you-
bone, lad.
Okay. And you tell him you want to go to Skullport.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right.
Ahoy!
He slowly, almost painstakingly slowly, unmoors the boat.
You know,
And-
Skeleton.
the slower we go, the more questions we can ask him.
He goes a bit quicker. And you guys set off downriver.
Which
You
way's
go-
downriver?
Downriver is that away. Like you see
So-
the wavy things going that way.
Yeah.
So you guys
Well,
go downriver.
because, Omitra would be paying attention.
All right.
Elrond is going to point out the things she sees on the other side of the river just to warn them.
All right.
And then I'd
So-
make a mental note of, okay, that's next to this bit of rock.
As you go down the river, you pass one section fairly soon after you begin your journey, where you see a bunch of ghosts. And
You mean those?
Yes, those.
They mean those.
Yeah.
Some of you have more visual. I'm just narrating this because not all of this is mapped out. Unless you guys want to actually.
I was gonna say, why
Get
don't you
off
just
earlier.
move us?
No,
Yeah.
just give us the narrative and we'll all be
Yeah.
quiet and listen to you.
So you pass by 3 ghosts that are digging the banks of the river. And they don't really seem to care about you guys as you go down the river, and the ferryman doesn't stop because that's not where you wanted to go. But you just see 3 ghosts. One of them just like looks up at the other one and goes, "Hey, Fishbone, did you find it yet?" No. Keep looking. And they keep digging. You notice that the digging it's a ghost, so they're not really digging, so they're not going to go anywhere fast. But shit happens.
Who were they asking? Like, if he found the thing yet?
One of the other ghosts. So one of the ghosts talks to one of the other ghosts and calls him Fishbone.
Yeah, but what's Fishbone look like? If we need to find him again.
They all look like pirates, human pirates.
Okay.
You continue down the river, and you pass another place that looks a bit smaller, and you see two ledges, one to the north, one to the south, and there's some drow there. And they kind of peer at you guys as you're crossing.
I shove the drift globe down my shirt.
Is Elrond trying to hide?
She's like, yeah, a bit. It's like, nope, there's no drow here. She just lowers herself into the boat a bit more, and it's like, I should have put on the hat.
Alright, well, they just watch you guys pass, but don't seem very interested in trying to stop you or anything. Then you continue down, and there's not much more of interest to see until it opens up into a large cavern. And the rapids kind of stop a bit. It gets a bit calmer, and you see the lights, the few lights of a darkened city as you approach Skullport, which is not mapped out, so you get to see black and white map.
Instead of the lovely tile by.
These tiles, the water tiles and all of the water related stuff was from 2 Minute Tabletop.
Okay.
The caves are by Dungeon Mapster, and the Black Crypt that's from Chipping Grove. I should have just copy pasted you guys. All right, give me a
Will you
second while I go
please
back
quit
to the other
lying
map.
me? I swear to God.
Copy. And where'd you go?
We can't answer that question for you.
Yeah, give me a second.
We are in darkness.
You are in utter darkness.
It's metaphorical, actually.
As he arrives, he extends a hand, expecting payment from you.
I would like to pay the ferryman.
Yeah, same here. 1 gold.
He takes your gold.
I'm assuming this is a dock.
Yes, that is a dock.
Okay.
Do I have to
When
pay
she pays-
1 or 2?
He raises one finger.
Okay, yeah, but what about this thing? And I hold up
The
the
skull.
sushi head.
He raises up another finger.
Yeah, legit.
Also, when Elrond gets off, she gives him a nod and thanks him because, hey, we got
Heart.
It's so nice to have polite customers.
So I can't see beyond here. Sorry.
Tethrin?
I pay him the gold, and then I'd like to tip him 2 silver.
show off.
Show off.
Oh.
Oh, I'm so helpful.
So is there like a door here, or?
Yeah, I'm just checking why there's a thing there.
He takes you to the dock in the middle of nowhere.
Into a sea of blackness.
You're trapped until another ferry arrives.
Can you
Yeah,
please
I'm
not?
I'm honestly not sure why they decided to put that line of I'm not gonna be able to delete it because I think it's linked to
Everything?
yeah.
Alright, well, pass us beyond the veil then.
So I will pass you beyond the veil, but wrong layer.
Maybe that's so that we can get a description and not look at anything while you do. I don't know.
All right. So the first thing you see when you come here is an open air space. It's very dreary, very forlorn. It looks like it used to be a market. You see a bunch of closed shops and warehouses. There's even like fish stands, but they're long abandoned. Like this place looks like no one's lived here or done anything in quite a while.
Huh.
Cheery town.
That's-
So, how is Elrune doing?
She's looking around, trying to figure out why it's so quiet.
So I'm looking at the dungeon key. This thing over here is a well.
Oh,
Karu,
Why? Why?
you just. Well,
It's
rip
it's a
you.
well.
Why is there a well right
Well,
beside
well.
a river?
because the river might not be drinkable.
But it's
Yeah.
gonna be the same water.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do.
It.
You
Um,
don't know that.
I am absolutely certain of this fact.
Oh yes, because the cavern could not possibly have more than one source of water.
Within 20 feet of each other?
Do you want me to find a cave that has some bullshit where
No,
within 20
I-
feet?
30 feet.
I will accept that this is how things work.
I mean, consider this, Garm. This is a fish market. You know what happens in a fish market?
Fish get sold.
Right. Fish need to be cut up, and also fish that didn't get sold and has expired is probably thrown right back into the river. You don't want your source of drinking water to be where all the fish gets thrown out.
Yes.
Not to mention all the other litter that comes from just a marketplace. Like that water's nasty. So you're guessing this well probably goes to at least a part that's not connected directly to the water that's right off the dock.
Even if it's the same water as the river, if it's surrounded in limestone, it's at least being filtered.
I suppose that much is true.
Also, there's another thing, though I don't know if Realmovic would absolutely know this, but the local people know that the water by Skullport is likely salt water because Skullport is connected to the ocean.
That raises a lot of questions.
Or at
But
least
okay.
it used to be. Because
Alright.
the common knowledge is that Skullport is currently closed. All right, so this other area here right across is still more market, though there's these like raised platforms with like poles with chains connected to them. And you see light from this building over here, the only one in this area that seems to have something in it.
How far does this well go down?
Pretty far.
Can I see water at the bottom?
Yeah, it's about like 30 feet down.
Cat. Can we not?
No, there's no cats here.
Well, no wonder this place is so dreary.
Are you gonna jump down the well?
It occurs to me that if you have a church that's got a... Excuse me. No. If you have a church that has a bunch of wells in it, then when you're describing it, you can go, well, well, well. Pew, pew, pew.
What's this place like?
It looks like a shop that appears to be open.
Ooh.
I would like to stick my head in the door and go, hello?
Okay. You stick your
Lord.
head in the door.
Look, look.
And
Yeah.
apparently that is something you can actually do on this map. We're going to leave it like that because there's a lot of
What
doors
the-
going on here.
Okay. Yeah.
What?
So I'll let you guys be able to pass through walls.
dear.
So inside, you see it's a pretty dilapidated shop. There is an old-looking woman covered in snails and barnacles and looking really haggish.
Oh god.
Sitting beside the counter and kind of like dozing off. She's like, "Hello there. Customers. Yes, customers." Behind her, there's a bunch of zombies just standing around. Come to pick up some zombies, have you? They're great for setting off traps.
That's good to know. Actually, we just arrived in Skullport, and also I'm looking for an Ankh. Have you seen one?
Can't say that I have, no.
Huh. Are there any other shops around here?
Probably. There's quite a lot of shops outside. They're not open though.
Are there any other open shops nearby?
There's a few shops that are open, yeah.
What do you sell?
Zombies.
Zombies.
An inn, maybe? Somewhere a weary traveler could rest tonight?
There's a couple of inns. There's the Flagon and the Dragon. I think that one's still open.
How much is a zombie?
Oh gosh.
You want a zombie? That's I need a tiny vial of your blood and 3 hairs.
Hey,
Why not?
One moment, please. I'm just gonna grab
Ow, ow,
Omitra
ow, ow, ow.
and grab by the horn, maybe, and pull to one side.
That's still attached to my head.
I'm aware of that. We need to discuss not giving blood or hair.
Oh yeah, there's the black tankard too.
Why can't I give blood and hair to this nice lady who just wants to make me a zombie?
Yeah, what's wrong with it? I've got some shears here. Which brings out these like really rusty things. Just a quick dip with this.
Mm-mm.
I have the vial too.
Omitra.
What?
Blood curses also can be used with blood. You don't want to just leave your blood lying around places.
You don't want me to have a zombie. I'll be back!
So, which one of those inns would you recommend to a weary traveler?
I mean, depends on you.
I don't know. Flagon and Dragon seems cool. And they've got
well,
flagons.
I'm not sure if the Blank Tankard has an inn. I think it's just a tavern.
Alright, well, which way to the Flagon and Dungeon? The Flagon and Dragon.
Flagon and Dragon. The Flagon and Dragon is just go deeper down and then take a okay, wait, we're here. Just go north, then east, then north and east and north and east and south and east, and you should see the sign somewhere around there.
Alright.
Okay, thanks,
Alright.
bye.
And still kind of holding Omitra's horn, I'm gonna lead the way outside.
What? It's so mean.
How do you think she gets her stock? After we are outside.
I just wanted to buy a zombie.
Yeah,
Oh,
and you
oh.
likely would.
Hold on. That one's also just a tavern.
Okay, thank you.
We'll figure it out. Thanks anyway.
What you want is the guts and garters.
Oh,
That sounds like strip club.
I mean, probably. Might be a brothel at least.
That one's slightly north of the flagon and the dragon.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Bye
Good
bye.
luck.
I'd like to listen to the crazy old lady's instructions.
Yeah, let's listen to the crazy old lady.
I'm still probably grabbing.
No, I mean the one in the shop, not fun. I mean,
Yeah, no, she gives you instructions. It's slightly northeast of the flagon and the dragon.
Alright, well, we're gonna head
You get
north
the
and-
idea. It's not too hard to find things here, just because of the fact that most shops are closed.
all right, it was north and then east and then a bunch of north and a bunch of east.
Right. Yeah, another
Hey, a
well.
well.
Yes, bye.
Is there?
That's just don't worry about it. That atop of this door here is a sign that says the Black Tankard.
Oh.
Cool, the one we're
So-
not going to.
Just disregard the fact that you can see that something's in there.
Something huge.
Quite
It's only
creepy.
large.
Are we supposed
we
to go
couldn't-
south from here?
Yeah.
No, I think this is where they said east.
So this way.
Yeah.
The well.
Listen, it's a big city. You need a lot of wells.
Well.
So,
Oh, we're
is
near
this
the
the
end.
edge of the
So-
city then? Or...
Around here, this door,
I
says
win.
the flagon and the dragon.
Ah.
And she said that the inn was to the northeast of the flagon and the
Shit,
dragon.
where did everybody go?
No, you're going into the inn, flagon and the dragon.
Yeah, man.
I don't know where I am anymore.
We were told to go to the Flagon and the Dragon by somebody, I don't remember whomst. I think
It's-
it-
I
I
have
think-
something. Sorry.
I think it was one of Zio's contacts that said something about it.
No, it
Okay.
was something that Catherine picked up.
Okay, sorry, I have no idea then. Go ahead, Joe.
Or
Well, I don't know where-
maybe.
Everybody got
Yep.
to. I got completely left behind and I have no clue. There we go.
I gave you a helpful arrow.
I see it now. Okay. Yeah, I have some stuff to deliver to the Flagon and Dragon. Or to
Oh yeah, we're on the lookout for that one drow.
half.
All right. So you come inside the flagon and the dragon. It's it looks pretty decent considering how dreary and dead it looks everywhere else in this town. You see a female half drow behind the bar, just
Oh,
sipping at a drink. She looks up. Oh, customers. What's your poison?
actually, I'm looking for someone by the name of Kalal Kladani.
Well, then you found her.
Excellent. I've got something for you from Three Strings.
Oh, ho, ho.
And then gonna take out the bag Three Strings gave me
Mm-hmm.
and hand it over.
She grabs it, looks inside. You see her counting coins. Pulls it tight. Why,
You're welcome.
Down. No, bad kitty.
and how else can I help you? And she seems more open to helping now.
I'd like to go through the standard dialogue of do you know where the Ankh is? Nope. Well, alright.
I've heard of an Ankh.
What?
I'm like, you're not gonna be able to because she's probably gonna say yes.
The one fucking
God.
time.
All you had to do was go like, okay, well, they're obviously gonna say no, and then
Yeah.
suddenly.
You had to be sarcastic.
Did you plan that before or after he said, well, nope, alright, bye?
Alright, I'd like to order an ale and ask her to tell me what she knows. Also suffer in the meantime.
Well, I have 2 specialties. I have amberjack. It's a sherry. It's 8 silver pieces per glass, and goat's head ale, 4 silver pieces per flagon.
I'll stick with the ale.
All right, goat's head ale it is. So that's 4 silver pieces.
I will give her 4 silvers.
I want
So
sherry. That sounds fancy.
It's a type of wine.
Yep. Yep, the sherry is 8 silver pieces per glass.
Alrighty. How many silvers in a gold?
Oh, sorry, she did not count coin in the pouch because it does not have gold. I forgot what the pouch had. What she did take out was a moonstone. She just puts it up to the light.
Nice, now she
And
can
then
have
puts it
all
back
her
in.
berry. Sorry.
Kitty cat, please.
Right. Well,
Please.
I didn't see it myself, but I heard about a party passing by Skullport. I think they were going deeper down. Something about being hired by Hallister to bring this onk to him.
Were they a party of mercenaries then?
Probably.
I don't suppose you would have happened to see a party of archaeologists, would you? An old, kind of craggly man, and then a shiftier, better dressed one with him.
Yeah, I think they had a drink or two here.
What?
No, I like how nobody expects to have any information from this crappy place.
Tethrin is
Yeah.
gonna kind of just give a slow blink.
They both had the sherry.
Oh, well, I mean, that's what I was gonna have as well. So
You're with them?
I'm looking for them.
Well, you're a bit late.
But I only.
Well, how long ago was it?
How long ago did he go missing?
Probably about like 4 months ago.
So it was probably 3 months ago. Passed by here, had a drink, spent the night at the inn, and then continued on their way.
Don't suppose they actually gave any indication of where they were headed.
Something about floating castle.
Garu, do I know anything about that? Considering.
Do I?
Give me a history check.
Oh, I don't have advantage, but mother.
This sounds like some elven bullshit.
I mean, it could be.
That's a 24. Since no advantage.
You might have recalled your mentor talking about a castle that had been shrunk and was floating. And there was some tale that it was somewhere in Undermountain, and he really wanted to go see it and figure out how it was doing that.
That sounds just like him, and he would totally have just dragged Sorno because Sorno is the only one who could get him to do anything.
What?
Mentor and mentor's favorite first apprentice.
No, I mean, I have no idea what you just said. I just...
Sorry. That definitely sounds like something he would do, and he would totally have dragged Sorno with him. because he loves taking Serena to places like that.
They're bonding. It'll be fine.
Yeah, only because Serena's with him.
So, these mercenaries, what did they look like? Did they have any distinguishing like marks or sigil of some kind?
Not that I recall. They just looked like a gruff group of adventurers, kind of like you lot, but less well dressed. And points at Elrond, not Elrond, Omitra.
Mostly human, or
I think it was one Minotaur, 2 humans, and a tiefling.
humans and
Get off of my cord!
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Insufferable bitch.
I would like to give her 6, like the remaining silver of that gold, so 6.
Okay. She looks at Tethrin. If you're looking for somewhere to stay, I can give you some information.
All right.
You want to find Daligor's fortress on the uppermost level of Skullport. You'll find a dragonborn mage there by the name of Felrax. He'll take good care of you if you tell him I sent you.
What is this place's name called?
Dalagar's Fortress. It's on the... You said it was on the upper level?
Yes.
Uppermost level?
Yes, about that. How are there more levels than 1 on Skullport?
There's 3 levels.
What?
You're on level 1. What, you haven't looked up?
We've been
No one
in
ever
a
looks up.
cavern.
How?
This place is huge. It's
there a
lost in the
ceiling?
darkness, the ceiling. But yeah, if you peek out and look up, you actually see a bunch of wooden walkways crisscrossing. And she says, "Yeah, there's a couple of ways up. There's some stairs to the north. There's some stairs to the east. Some buildings that have more than one floor. You can go up the building and then exit on the top floor, etc., etc."
The one she sent us to, or said to go to, was Felrax, a Dragonborn Mage. Hey, I spelled it right.
And her name is?
Kalal Kladani. C-A-L apostrophe A-L. I don't know why I'm doing this when I can just copy paste it.
I wasn't really gonna ask, but I was thinking it.
There you go.
Is she a
Half drow.
half-drow? Does she seem cool with Elrune?
Why wouldn't she?
I don't know.
She sees Elrune and sees that she's a drow, but she doesn't seem to care much.
Mm-hmm.
She either can tell that Elrune is an adventurer and probably a drow from the surface, or is absolutely not a drow from the other place, or is absolutely okay with drows from down here.
Well, and considering that she hasn't freaked out about the half-blood drow in front of her, that should say something.
I mean, most Underdark drow are not fans of half drow.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
What's the other half?
Human. So what are you guys doing here besides looking for the Ankh? And I guess you're looking for your father?
Teacher.
Ah.
Oh yeah, I'm looking Car, you told me you were going to give me this dude's name, and then I think we both forgot
Whose?
the Black Viper's brother's name.
Oh.
Because you're like, I
right.
don't know. We'll find it.
Yeah. Nope, that's secrets. Where's the... Here we go. His name is Chrysando Rosnar.
I accidentally refreshed the page.
At least this map isn't as image heavy.
Thank God.
Yerp.
How you spell Crescendo? Before I decided his name is now Crescendo.
Wasn't gonna say it.
You were thinking it though.
And you did have a description of him. 22-year-old man with fair skin and dark curly hair. Trained in the arts of stealth and thievery.
Looking for Loki?
So, yes,
Can you type his name out?
I did.
Yes, I was busy trying to load in, remember?
Does it not show you the...
Well, it's not showing me anything since Kalal Kladani.
Huh. Weird.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh boy.
It's the... Yeah, there's a lot of letters in there.
No, I'm not getting anything.
Oh.
Alright, I'll PM it to you via Discord.
Oh, that's because Roll20 is busy crashing again.
Not ideal.
Thanks, Roll20. But yes, Crescendo.
Alright, so Crescendo.
It's two
Love it.
S's and an A, but...
What else are we here for?
Those. Well, we never did find out why Elrond was here.
That's true.
Well, if it's look pretty, I'm doing better at it.
Ellen right now is just standing back listening to this conversation. She's really not interested in drinking.
I'm sipping at the sherry.
Yeah, how's my beer?
It's actually really good.
It's good. Is that all we need from this place, guys?
I
Have you
imagine so.
finished accessing all the different options in the dialogue tree?
I don't know. Did she see know anything about Crescendo?
You ask her about him, she has not heard of anyone by that description coming into Skullport.
Hmm.
So if you're looking for him, he didn't
Huh.
make it here.
Oh, fuck.
That's not good.
Yeah, that means he's doing something else.
Or we'll wind up having to just look for the signet ring.
Or doing someone else.
Well, that'd be okay, because then he'd be staying in one spot.
True.
Or he was spider food.
That's also possible.
Still staying in one spot.
Back to cutting open cocoons we go.
I'd rather not.
But we should probably find a
I'd
place
rather
to sleep for the night.
Yep, well. Galal did say that there was somebody who could put us up for the night.
Yeah.
Take care of us.
Yep, I guess we're gonna try and find this place.
Yeah,
Mhm.
lead the way.
Alright, Tethrin is going to nod to Kalal and actually tip her a silver as well.
Okay.
Make it 2.
I gave her 6.
Whatever.
So we head out.
All right. So where do you want to go next?
Draxelgrass Fortress.
It was Dalagar's Fortress. Dalagar.
Dalagor's
Dalagor.
Fortress.
Shut up. I can't.
My God.
Dargo has a fortress now?
Yeah, apparently.
Hey guys.
All right. So Dalagor's Fortress is on the second level.
Mhm.
Right. So she tells you to go up the stairs that are to the east. And then right in front of the stairs on the second level is Dalagor's Fortress.
Okay.
Alright, let's do that then.
Yep.
Do you guys want to, because you have
Teleport?
directions, you can be teleported because it's
Okay.
Oh,
Everyone
Yeah,
into
let's do that.
formation.
Please accidentally
Form of
take the
a
bike
square.
on this.
Yeah, please take Kal-El as well. Shipping.
Whee!
I
Is it
assume
still
Sorry?
is it still
Yes.
shifting you guys?
No.
No.
Yes.
I haven't moved.
Me neither.
Why do I
That's
keep moving then?
so weird?
What the fuck, roll 20?
Who
All
would
right.
be Actual fuck roll 20.
Should I just try
So-
and find myself?
Oh, right, sure thing.
There we go.
Nice.
What happened
Huh.
to
Yeah.
What?
the
What happened to
light?
half of the party?
We are on opposite sides
Oh.
of a dynamic lighting wall.
I didn't
Oh
know there
my
was
God.
dynamic lighting there. Sorry.
I think
Oh,
because
is it
one
the
side
stairs?
one
Oh,
side
'cause
goes
it's the
up.
stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The stairs.
Yeah.
Alright.
So you were coming from these stairs.
This appears to be
Yes.
Dargo's Fortress.
That is Dalagor's Fortress. It
Not
looks
for
like
long.
a 3-story stone mansion with the door on the second level. Because
Because why not?
I would like to
Knock, knock.
Yep.
knock. Are you all knocking or just barging in?
Knocking.
Knocking.
As
Okay.
tempting as it is to just clip through the wall.
Oh my God. Mittens, please.
You hear a male voice from the other side go, "Who's there?"
Hi, Kalel Kladani sent us.
That's nice. That doesn't answer my question.
My name is Relmevik Shavara. I'm looking for an Ankh, and also we were told that we may be able to find a place to stay here.
I'm Omitra!
By
I'm-
Cladal?
By Kladani, yes, sir.
Kalal.
All right, come on in.
Kalel Kladani, yes.
And he goes in. I'm gonna assume that was a cat.
I'm assuming so. Pi is kind of
Ralia.
kicking the cat out of the room.
Yep. So you go inside and it's a fairly dilapidated place. But he actually casts light on his staff. Why did she send her to me?
Catherine, I think this is a you question.
Yeah, well, we did her a favor and she said to mention her name to you and that you would take care of us for the night.
You did a favor for her.
Well, a favor for somebody who owed her.
And who might have that someone be?
Somebody from the surface.
Do they have a name?
I'm sure they do. 3 strings is what they go by.
You seem a very tight-lipped individual. Do you
Yes.
know?
Hmm?
Do you know 3 strings' real name?
I didn't ask.
And you delivered what 3 string told you to deliver.
Tethrin's just gonna shrug a shoulder.
Interesting. What about the rest of you?
Prevented him from dying.
Basically that. He would have died if he was traveling alone in the dungeon.
I would have just gone invisible.
You would have died and you know it.
Back at ya.
We're helping him find his non-parental unit.
Teacher.
Mm-hmm.
I see. Well, it seems at least one of you can be trusted. What do you all
I'm
know
just gonna
about...
start laughing.
Okay. Sorry, what was he saying?
He kind of pauses as the laugh happens. What do you lot know of the Harpers?
Oh.
Cargo, what would you like us to roll to see what we know about the Harpsmen?
Harpsmen.
Yes, which we know about the harpsichords.
Because your boy Garnbreak 1 knows a bunch of shit about the Harpers. Your boy Relmevic does not.
Wait, is that an actual thing?
Yes.
They're actually a guild.
Yep. Give me a history check.
Is this one of those D&D things?
Oh.
More specifically, it's a Waterdeep thing.
It's one of Waterdeep's really shitty, stupid factions full of jackasses. They killed the guy for building a printing press, Karu.
Did they?
Omitra knows even less about them than I do, and I don't know shit. And I just learned they were a guild, so...
I love it. Okay. So, predictably, well, what about you, Elrune?
You're a local, wouldn't she have advantage?
Yeah, I would.
They're also known as those who harp.
I wonder why. Okay, so most of you don't know much. Elrune, you of course have heard of the Harpers because they are a prominent guild in Waterdeep, and you are a Waterdavian. Tethrin, you know more about the Harpers.
Mm-hmm.
They're kind of sort of like a goody two shoe organization that tries to fight evil, etc., etc.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, when he asks what we know about the Harpers, I probably would just sigh and facepalm a bit. Oh. Complications then.
I mean, you can't live in Waterdeep without hearing about them at some point.
Who?
The Harpers. Well, not everyone should be hearing about us. They're supposed to be a secretive group, but you know, the organization has had issues in the past. But the main belief is that we fight against corruption and we work towards equal and fair treatment of all. And, you know, if you know anything about Waterdeep, you know that's not exactly how things work there. And neither does it work here. And if you've done this thing for 3 strings, then that meant he was testing you, and he looks to Tethrin, as a possible Harper recruit. Did you ever look in that bag?
I had no need to.
I like you. Well, as a Harper, I'm sworn to fight tyranny no matter where, no matter how dire the fight. And, well, I need some help with that. Would you be willing to help?
That depends on what it is you need help with.
Skullport, currently, is under the grip of the Xanathar's Guild.
Ugh.
I'll help even if you won't.
They've taken over, pretty much quashed every single other guild that has any presence here. The only reason I'm alive is because Kalal saved me. I sent word up top, and apparently Three Strings got it, because that pouch was compensation for helping. But we don't have much people, apparently, because my guild hasn't sent anyone down here except you lot, so I guess this is the help I get. I have some plans. Not even with your help, we can take down Xanathars. Not entirely. Not on our own. However, I have a plan. Have you all heard of the 13?
Oh, have we heard of the 13? I know what you're talking about because you mentioned it
Whoa.
earlier, but
Yeah, you did mention it earlier.
I do.
Does this have something to do with the ferryman and how he said with the rumors and then the foosh?
yeah, it's the 13 evil skulls.
Can they still see things while they're dead? This is really important.
Don't think so.
Okay, is this one of them?
What? I don't. He looks it over. Goes, no, this is wrong. This is an elven skull. The 13 are not elves. Where'd you get this? And why are you carrying around a skull?
Kick its
Well,
ass.
we killed her, and then she tried to set my bag on fire because I wanted to keep her skull. Except for now, I'm kind of keeping her as a clock because she'll keep showing up every 24 hours. And I don't really know how to undo the thing. And just want to chuck her in the river because that seemed fucking weird.
Hi, this is Omitra. He's odd.
A little
Okay,
bit.
first of all, if you put a flame skull under water, it's basically dead. It's a flame skull. You can't keep, like, it would not be able to revive. Second of all, okay, so Skullport used to be under the domain of the 13. And they weren't great. I'm not saying they're great. Look, they're spirits, but they're better than the Xanathar's Guild, and they also have the power to, if all 13 are together, to kick their asses.
Oh, I see where this is going.
Now, the problem is that the 13 are missing.
Lovely.
Now, I've been researching because I know there's at least one that is still roaming the streets of Skullport, but it seems to have lost his sanity. And we need to make him recover that sanity. And I have found a ritual that will do that.
But
The problem is, I need a tincture that can only be brewed to perfection by the most skilled of alchemists. And that means Nightshade has to give me that tincture.
Do I recognize that name?
Was that the weirdo on the other floor?
There's a lot of weirdos here, kid. You got to be more
The
specific.
zombie salesman.
Oh, no, that's
No! The alchemist that was doing nothing with the bunch of water or whatever.
No, I'm talking about Nightshade here in Skullport.
Ah,
The zombie saleswoman is Olive Stillwater.
Okay. I never asked her name. Just wanted to get away from the zombie lady.
You just didn't want me to have a zombie.
I just
So-
didn't want you to give your blood so freely.
I take it it's not as simple as just asking Nightshade to help, then.
Well, that's up to you and your relationship with Nightshade. Once you have that, well, you have to take one of the 13 to the Sargoth Enclave. It's something like an altar to these undead. Once there, the Flame Skull must behold the legacy of the Netherese. And there's
They
some
must
words.
behold the what?
The legacy of the Netherese. There are people. And so you have to say some words, and he says some words in this really weird tongue that I don't think any of you speak Netherese. So
Nope.
I'm sorry. Can you say that again after I cast comprehend languages?
Mm.
right, you have to say, "Rise, ye spirit, as guardian and counsel, now and forever."
Forever seems like a long time, but okay.
They're undead. What do you expect? Wait, you understand that? Oh,
Yeah.
right. You're a mage, aren't you?
I go back to writing in my notebook.
yeah, these three could all use magic.
Okay, well, you're gonna need to be able to actually say that in the tongue, and for the others, he basically repeats the same thing in common. I know it sounds cheesy, but it sounds more impressive when you do it in the real language. I do have, and he pulls up a tube, a spell scroll. It's a scroll of tongues, so you can actually speak the words in the proper way.
Okay. Should we just put it in the bag of holding for the moment?
Yep.
The altar is hidden in an underwater grotto in the waters of Skullport, so you might have to do some swimming. And finding it, I don't know where it is.
Mm-hmm.
We can probably figure that out.
That's the easy part.
The only link I have that might be aware of where that is there's an old Kuotoa. He lives within sight of the Tower of the Seven Woes. He might be able to help.
7 wells?
Woes.
Oh.
Hey, Curve, I just want to say I love Skullport. This fucking kicks ass.
Mm-hmm.
Does he actually say, I know it sounds cheesy in the book?
Yes.
Wow. I'm genuinely
Also,
surprised.
This little adventure of the 13 is not in the book.
Oh, this is one of the,
Companions, yeah.
cool. This kicks ass.
But yeah, if you guys can pull this off, then once that skull that you take there is back to normal, they're all linked, kind of some kind of mind hive. So you only need to do it with one, and all 13 should slowly get back into gear.
Wait, if it's an underwater grotto, how is getting the flame skull?
Yeah.
We'll just put him in the bag.
out.
You
Holding.
can fly.
And that's assuming there's you might have to go completely underwater.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just shove him in the bag of holding. It'll be fine.
Yeah, that would probably work. Because he does have to be alive when you do the ritual.
Well,
Well,
alive.
Yeah.
relative term.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
And thankfully, he doesn't need to speak to breathe.
So, can we sleep before we do that?
Yeah, I would.
Well, this place is safe as far as I know.
This kicks ass.
Garm is so excited.
See,
Buddy.
aren't you glad?
There's flaming skulls. There is a fucking place called the Tower of the Seven Woes. We have to, like, fucking bribe an alchemist into helping us make the ultimate tincture. And his name is fucking Nightshade. We're going...
Karu, can you just give
Yeah.
a shout out to who made this compendium?
Yeah, we'll probably link it in the thing. It's by Wyatt Trull, Trull. Wyatt with 2 T's. It's called Dungeon of the Mad Mage Companion, and we've got the first 3 levels plus Skullport so far. Yeah, his first thing for this one especially is basically Skullport in the Dungeon of the Mad Mage sucks because there's absolutely nothing interesting there beyond like a couple of people. So here's a fun
Epic fucking adventure. Okay.
here's an adventure that you can insert into Skullport to make it more interesting and to give you guys a reason to walk around and talk
look.
to people.
Thank you, Mr. Troll. This kicks ass. This kicks ass.
Garm, you're so excited, and it's great.
I have
It's
not been
adorable.
excited for anything in the Mad Mage as much as I am for this. This is what I come. This is what I agreed to play a fucking fantasy campaign for. The part where it's just like full fucking. You have to find the Tower of the Seven Woes to reunite the Flame Skulls and have them like run this town called Skullport.
And overthrow Xanathar's guild.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
Crush
whatever.
them under the heels of their jawbones.
Pyro.
Oh, this kicks ass. Alright.
Uh,
Alright. Sweet.
We got ourselves an epic quest, guys.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'm pumped. Is that where we're calling it for the night, Carter?
Kinda, sorta. So you guys are basically settling in for the night, and
Yorp.
Oh yeah. Hey Catherine, can you still do the thing?
Can I still do the thing?
Apparently we should probably get rid of this clock or else I can chuck her in the river.
Oh. So you want me to dispel?
Unless you want to wait until she wakes up and then you can do it.
No, that'd be me.
Couldn't we just catch
Shit,
and release?
catch and release.
No, I'll do it now, just
Just-
so I don't give myself the reason to.
Alright.
Oh, I don't want her to die.
She was already dead.
I don't
Yeah.
want her to die again. She was really cool.
Well-
No, she wasn't. She tried to set my bag off. Look at these singe marks.
Yeah, that was fucking awesome. I kicked ass.
That was your own fault, I'm going to point out. You decided to keep her skull in your bag.
Alright, well. Goodbye.
Yeah, once she's dispelled, I'm gonna chuck it at Elrune.
Man. We'll never hear Carter try and do that voice again.
I mean, you do realize I could always just be dead now that she's dead.
I feel like that's not how that works.
Ignore the spell slots.
Yeah.
'Cause,
Anyway.
yeah.
We'll figure out weird magic mechanics later.
All right. So did you dispel magic on Trenzio's skull?
I did.
Okay. Give me an Arcana check.
Ooh.
The sigh, they don't tell me what level this is.
Yeah.
15.
I don't think that works.
Man.
Well, I mean, we'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out.
10 plus the spell's level. Yeah, it's not a 5th level spell.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. So, you all settle down and go to sleep. Are you guys putting any watches up or just...
We're safe, apparently.
I don't know. Everyone
That's what
seems to want
Belmont
to
said.
kill this dude.
No, Xanathar
me-
wants to kill him.
He
Mhm.
survived this long.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but just in case.
And then a giant light bulb showed up.
Alright, I'll take first watch.
I mean,
And-
we could, yeah.
Hold on. Where are you?
I'll take second watch if we want to do watches.
Okay. I'll take third.
Cool. Alright, Karu, which of us gets assassinated in the night?
And also,
We're
at least
already in
around. What?
Do you want? How distrustful of this guy do you want to seem? He takes us in, and you're like,
Oh,
"We're
true.
gonna hang out in the forest, though."
True.
Fuck you, dude.
All right, Garm. So during your watch, nothing happens.
Nice,
I do need a perception check from you.
son of a bitch.
Yep.
Shouldn't you do that before you tell me nothing happens? You're just assuming I'm gonna fail. 14.
Yep. Nothing happens. You wake up,
Great.
Belrune, and then you go to bed.
Well, now I'm fucking terrified.
All right, and yeah, we'll leave it there for next Friday.
We're not even finishing off the watches. Oh god.
No, because that might lead to combat.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well.
So yeah, I expect some interesting shenanigans happening next week. And this weekend we have we're gonna try FFG's Star Wars on Sunday.
Oh, shit.
So join us for that, and we'll see how well we do with the weird dice that they use. And
And how many ones you can roll?
Mhm.
there's
Can't
no
roll
ones in
anyone.
this system. You can't roll any ones. There's no numbers.
How many fails you can roll?
You can either fail or succeed. That's it. You can have triumphs or you can have disadvantages.
Or
Or
you
you-
can have exactly enough to make nothing.
Or
Anyways.
you can roll a bunch of despair.
Anyways.
Anyways.
Yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and see you on Sunday.
See ya.
Bye.
Later.
Bye.